All right, my people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. We are back here again. Yes, we are sorry we were late. Now, Leftist Itoya and I make us late. Sorry, my people. How you guys doing? We are back here again. Let's talk. I can see my brothers. They are already here with me. I'm just going to bring the engineer Ken's with us as well. Everyone has been waiting for only Leftist Itoya. Leftist Itoya, how you doing, my brother? Good evening to you.
Good evening, everybody. I greet you.
Now you will wait for so.
Yes, now I do with Buhari.
All right, Jimo Elro is here with us. Mr. Jimo, good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, everybody. How's it going?
Yes, we are good. Good to have you here again.
Thank you so
Engineer
much.
Ken was Engineer Ken, good evening to you, sir. How are you doing? Engineer Ken, can you hear me?
Elvis, how you doing? I can hear you clean and clear. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Happy Thanksgiving from the United States, the greatest country in the world. After heaven is America. After heaven is America.
America better pass Nigeria.
Well. After heaven, America. That's why we only use the money they call in God we trust. We are the only country that trusts in God.
Okay, wait till you make we will the UK talk now. I know I agree.
Now Queen Elizabeth don't trust. now Elisa don't trust. Our Royal Majesty.
All right. No wahala. I greet everybody. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Let's do this together. Let's talk about the fuel subsidy. As we all know that the fuel subsidy, what Nigerian government are trying to do right now from January fuel price is going to skyrocket probably to 300 naira per liter. So these are one of the things that we're going to talk about this evening. So my people, just hold on there. Let's put our. I'm already receiving a call. Just hold on. Whoever that is calling me, we don't need distraction right now. We go talk. We go talk. Okay, let's talk to this person. Hello, good evening to you. Are you aware that we are live?
Yeah, I'm aware, but I want to take us back a little bit.
Take us back.
About the video that Toni Kabaka did and the refutal from the communities.
But we are talking about a different debate right now. We are on debate on fuel subsidy. Or do you guys want us to talk about this?
I was thinking we should just stick to our locality. Don't go too far. You know, that's a federal matter now. Do not get to the federal government. Let's talk about why. Let's fix our own first.
Okay, make I ask my family for here if this is what they want. Hold on. Because if they say they don't want time, it go get it be. Leftist, Toya, can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you.
Do you want us to elaborate more on the Comrade Toni Kabaka's video and the community, or we should move on? Epa, Jimo, Epa, what do you think?
I think we should move
Well,
on.
I think we can, maybe talk on the two issues. At least we have to divide our time, maybe for the subsidy, about 30 minutes or so, then
Okay.
go into this issue.
Subsidy. Okay, all right, that's fine. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead on the phone. Talk to us, sir.
Okay, can I talk on the community crisis now?
Yes. Go ahead, yes.
Okay, cool. Now, you saw everybody I was listening because I analyze issues.
Yeah.
Toni Kabaka, nobody put gun on his head for him to come and be saying all those things he said.
Okay.
He never said he needed land or he needed labor or have any issue with anybody in the community. Now, just 4 questions. Did anybody that in the community was any youth kid? The answer is yes. Now, when Emmanuel was interviewing the community, one of the elders said this. He said that Okaili of their own side was doing some traditional things for his brother. Then the next thing, some boys just came, they shot him on his side. That he have to leave the community. Can you record that? That he said that?
Yeah.
You have the video. I'm judging by what he played for us. He said, when youth came to shoot that Okaili, he was doing some traditional things. I'm quoting what he said. It's on the live video. You have the tape. Why would they just come from nowhere and come and shoot the Okaili? It is possible there are confirmed boys in the community that have guns without the knowledge of the community. It's also possible.
Okay.
What Kabaka was just saying is the killing, the senseless killing must stop. That is his pain.
So, do you support? Excuse me, sir. Do you support what Toni Kabaka said? Do you believe on it?
If we are in a decent society, the police should take over this matter. And say Kabaka come and give us more information.
Exactly.
You can't just come and start alleging. Come on, the police should take over because human beings are dying. There was a time Kabaka also said that the lawyer to one of the community took the AK-47 to the police station, and the police are aware. Can you remember that comment?
From this same video.
Yes.
Yes, it's true.
Analyze issues. I don't jump into conclusion.
Okay, I will play the video again now. I will play the video again.
He said somebody died, and the lawyer to one side took the AK-47 as evidence to the police that 2 people have died in one community. That he called one man and he said the mother gave birth to 2 of them, that they killed one of the brother. I can't credit him now. This was should have played the video. So the people died. He said the cops are with the police. 2 of the cops are with the police.
Yes.
Acting like nobody died in that community.
I actually talk about that as well. Yes.
Okay. The community did not even agree that somebody died in their community at all. But one of them contradicted themselves. They said they are all Kagere was doing some spiritual work. I'm quoting what he said in your video. You played. He was doing some spiritual work. At some point, he just came. They shot him on his hand. He has to run away. He has left the community now. He's got time and listening.
Okay. I will play the video again in immediately drop.
Let me propose with it.
Yes, sir.
We don't need killings in Edo State. We are all one family. The leaders are over. The governor is the governor of the entire state. He should unite us. There must be love amongst us. You understand?
Yeah.
We should live in peace. We should provide solution on how to attain greatness. Live together as one. Why are we killing ourselves? You understand? There are killings. People have died. People are in the mortuary as we speak. So the community should not come around and be acting like nobody died in their community. Or if they are saying there are one or two cold boys that are fighting themselves, but it does not have to do with the community. And it's when a big community that's the community selling land. It's a different matter entirely. But for them to deny that there's no gun, well, that's a big lie. You know, communities that they parade guns. Because was already his own security outfit. Did you see them with gun? Who gave them access? Do they have license to carry firearms? Where did they buy those guns from? These are people who are supposed to be in jail. Supposed to be in jail. Guns on the street of Edo. You are not a force. You are not a military. You are not civil defense. Even if you are civil defense, who gave you the authority to carry firearms? We don't have a government. We have a faith system. So the police should look into that matter and bring peace. That community. Kabaka is trying to rob the Ghanaian. Kabaka, I know we never do that. What does he want to gain? His mother is claiming that his mother is from there. We should ask questions. Is it his mother or his grandmother? Kabaka cannot be claiming the community if he's not from there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
He's not saying his father, he's saying his mother. So we should find out, is it his grandmother that is from there or his direct mother? You know?
Yeah.
So,
Wow. Okay.
What does he want to give? Is it community by that island? Why will it be
All right.
community?
Let us hear from others, and you can call back again, sir. I like the fact that you actually succeeded with changing our topic right now.
Yes. There's fire in our home. We should forget about subsidy. Subsidy is in the realm of speculation. We don't know yet. We don't have forward value federal. We should fix our home. You know, that should be our scope.
Okay.
I think they will know it. I don't know why you're there. We should focus on home. Abuja is too far from us.
You are right.
So let me join you live now. Let me get more information. I'll come back again.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Who's calling me with a video call? Why are you calling me with a video call? I'm live. You are still calling. You are calling me with a video call. I don't understand. I don't get this.
Maybe he thought that was the only way he could join. He could not. He could be ignorant of what he's doing.
Mr. Mori, are you there with me? Good evening to you.
Fully on ground.
Good evening to you, sir.
Good evening to you, Mr. Ivis. How are you doing, my brother?
I'm very fine, sir. How are you doing? Happy weekend.
Good evening to all my co-panelists and our viewers too. I thank you for having me, sir. Thank you, sir. Same to you.
All right. My people, I want Mr. Omori to first talk to us first. What is your take on this Comrade Toni Kabaka and allegation of AK-47 on Obage community?
My brother, you know, it's most fortunate and very pathetic that we're living in such a lawless society. You know, I didn't listen to him. You know, when I saw you talking, I have my reserve for the guy, though. A lot of people praise him for certain things. You know, a lot of people have different impression about this kind of person. if I look at him sometimes when he talks, you know, when people are, everybody could be bad. None of us is perfect. You know, I'm not perfect either. But when you see genuine repentance, you will know. When you're trying to play to the gallery, you will know. When you try to play, try to make some political statements, trying to be, if you see propaganda, you will know. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anybody could be a bad guy, but a bad guy. Remember the Saul and the story of Saul and Paul in the Bible. Once a persecutor of Christian became a Christian, and you know, you could tell the difference. You could tell the difference between when he was a persecutor and when he became a born again, right? So when I saw you talking, I didn't get to go into details. But my most unfortunate thing is, if you look at the caliber of people sponsoring these people, those are supposed to be custodians of the law. Some of them are supposed to be custodian of our, you know, reverent traditional values. Some of them are supposed to be custodian of our security, you know, network. They are even members and patrons of these notorious groups. You know, it's a potential danger to our society, to our existence. Edol is, you know, becoming something else. It's something we have to really look at. If you look at people involved, I don't want to come here and mention names. You're like, wow, people you don't even expect. People you don't expect. People that, you know, when things like this are happening in the good old days, the area is supposed to go report them to. They are involved one way or the other. They belong to one group or the other. So when somebody is coming out to say, this one is that, he who must come to equity must come with clean hand. You know, before you make allegations, you can start this. You can't be, if I'm a member of a year, for example, and you make me the head of one thing, as far as the conference is concerned, there is every tendency that I will be biased. If I'm an alias, for example, you make me the chairman of anti-court, whatever, there is every tendency that I will be biased. There is every tendency that I will be biased and sentimental, you know, towards my group. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There must be sanity in our society. There must be a holistic approach. Where it's going to be difficult, if you go to security, if you go to traditional system, you go to the church, if you go to police and all that, they are all involved one way or the other. This is my greatest concern. I will pause there for some time so that other co-partners can make their contributions.
Okay.
If this is going to be the subject of the day, we have a lot to say on this today.
Yes. We are going to talk more on this. Let's welcome our brother Akim. Good evening to you, my brother. How are you doing? Akim, can you unmute yourself?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. How are you doing, my brother?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody in the house. Nice to join you guys tonight again, and hopefully we're going to have a very good and progressive conversation tonight.
Yes, thank you for joining us again. We are going to, the house have decided that we should elaborate more on the Comrade Toni Kabaka's video and the community's video, which I'll be playing in a minute, you know, before we move to fuel subsidy later on. So I'm going to come back to Leftist Itoya. Leftist Itoya, please, what's your take on this, or do you want me to replay the video first before you can contribute?
Well, not necessarily playing the video, because I listened briefly when he was talking, though I didn't really participate fully because I have my reservation too. But from what I am experiencing, I think what the previous speaker just said, I think something needs to be done. They're all birds of the same feather. His claim is alleging and what? It could be very correct, because these people has a lot of backup. They have guns everywhere. You cannot take that away from Edo State. That's why they have the mind to do whatever they are doing. That's why one person can come up and say, I'm untouchable. Why is he untouchable? Because he has a gun and somebody backing them. The police cannot say they don't know them. Let's just be factual. The police cannot deny not knowing them, but they can, when the chips is down, they will deny them. They cannot say they don't know them. So the truth is, whatever he has said, I think in all rumor, there are some element of truth. And I believe, yes, it is true that you have this AK-47 with these people. It is not, for him to come up to say, he was not forced, for him to come up online to say that. I think there should be element of truth, if not all true, there should be something truthful about what he has said. That's what I believe.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Toya. Before I play the video, I would like us to talk to Mr. Jimo. He's right there with us. Sir, Mr. Jimo, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, yes, I can.
Okay, sir. Good evening once again. Before you contribute to this, do you want to contribute first, or I should play the video again so that we can take it from there?
Well, I've listened to the video, but for the benefit of those who haven't the opportunity to see the video, maybe you can play it. For me, I've listened to the video.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let me just play a little bit of the video just to highlight so that others can know what we are talking about, because I'm going to go back a little bit of Toni Kabaka's video and a little bit of the community's response.
Okay.
Good morning. Good morning, every Adolite. I don't do that. But the gun, the own son, that is Okaigele of Obayanto, called Ajala. Ajala was arrested, and the video is here all over everywhere. Ajala was arrested when he was parading himself with AK-47. Police arrested him. IGP monitoring team that is in Edo State. A lawyer came out and solicited for them. After small time, they were arrested, they were released. Police now said they need the gun, the AK-47 that they are using. A lawyer now took this AK-47 to police, according to the information I got from police. Now, I want to ask, we don't have crisis in Benin. Is it not ideal that AK-47 will not be used as a barrel? AK-47 is not rampant in Benin. And I'm using this medium to tell IGP, my name remains Comrade Toni Kabaka. If you want me to point out the community that is using AK-47, my community is among one of our brother, my own senior brother that called AK-9. All of them are using AK-47. Ajala in Obayanto, he had more than 6 AK-47. Different communities that I will mention. If IGP wants peace to be emerge in Benin, I need IGP team. I want this video to go to Inspector General of Police. I did not.
All right. Comrade Toni Kabaka actually said he wants the video to go to Inspector General of Police. I believe he was so confident in whatever he was saying, because although we are seeing one or two persons saying that Comrade Toni Kabaka was alleging these people, but I don't think anybody can just come on air and be fabricating stuff like this. But meanwhile, just hold on, my people. Let me play the other one to counter what Comrade Toni Kabaka was saying from the community. Then we'll take it from there. 1 minute.
So, if I don't want to okay, police, they should wait for investigation. I repeat again, this is the resident. We come make a meeting up. I'm born and brought up. I come out. Gunshot.
No going here, we have now. What that man said, we didn't know that man in this community. It's not related in any way. It's not related to this community. I was surprised when most of our people said they had it. What he's saying, that he is AK-47 years. He's not a member of this community. He should come and collect the AK-47. If you know the people who hold the AK-47. AK-47. Tell police, it is police that control arms and ammunition. Like us now, the elders here, me I never see AK-47 for eyes. None of our men here have AK-47. in this community. So if you have problem with AK-47, tell police and let police fetch out those people. That is how I see it.
Okay, sir. So I think we just hear from a plan. If I just a little statement.
No, in fact, where the entire elders of Obaginebusa are embarrassed with what we had that is circulating in the social media. It has not. We are not aware. We don't know what is coming from. In fact, we are just from the governor's office now. Myself and our leader. We just had a meeting, and we were to have a meeting with the elders of Obayato today. At least all these things that is happening is alien. Obagi is known with peace. The elders there and the elders we have agreed to meet today. We are supposed to before the governor sent for another meeting because the government has acquired all the because they want to turn this place to a new town. That's the meeting we just had today. That's why we have been calling them to wait. What Toni Kabaka said is alien to this community. We don't know him. He's not related to this community. So he has no authority to speak on behalf of the community.
All right, thank you. So,
you know, he is engineer.
I think, okay.
So that more people will not the information we
ask here. If I use it for this community, you hear that. So, for this community, you see on youth, they carry AK-47.
Anything about AK-47 is not existing in this community. Toni Kabaka, because he had the government want to develop our community. They want to damage the image of our community and the community. Yeah. So we don't know him. If he's damaging other communities' image, he should not come and damage your bargain image. That is all.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So,
all right. Let me look for one part again before we move on.
This community
there's a part I want. Okay, yeah.
We belong to Secret Safe and tell us what happened. No, you can sit down, sir.
Okay. My name is Joseph Ijemudia. I'm born and brought up from this community. So it's just a surprising something to me. Since I was born, my age is up to 80 years of age. I never experienced anything. You know they happen. We are not trained like that. Now it just surprised me on that day when we had a gunshot. Boom, 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 boom. Then everybody had to run away. Then people rushed into my compound. They locked up everybody there. Then later, because
you all can hear what this man on the pap that put on this hat, what he was saying. Make a use speech talk him. He said they hear gunshot, everybody run enter house, right? And other elders say they never not the apple for their community at all. In fact, they never see AK-47 for their eye before for their entire life. Now, 2 persons died in that community. None of the elders here mentioned that. None of the elders mentioned at least 2 persons died. So my concern be say, my people, make we talk this one. When I don't hear from Comrade Toni Kabaka, when I don't hear the responses, the countering responses from the elders. So I will go back to, okay, we have, who do I go back to that? Okay, let me go back to Mr. Murray. Mr. Murray, are you with me there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm fully on ground.
Okay, please. Because this whole situation is a little bit confusing right now. One, my bullet pointing here is Comrade Toni Kabaka cannot just wake up and go on air alleged Obage community of killing themselves. Okay? Everything is said, maybe there might be 1 or 2 where not 2 day like that. If you know you're correct for all of them, but at least for them to be ruling out everything where Toni Kabaka just talk. Now that one be my concern now. Because one of the elders there talk and say they use gun pursue the enter house. Why the remaining elders say there's nothing like gun or anything for their community. In fact, since they were born, they never see AK-47 before. These things are confusing. Mr. Omorui, please talk to me.
All right, my brother Elvis. Thank you, my beloved brother. Once again, greetings to my co-panelists in the house and our viewers at home. You know, see, when I talk, sometimes people feel this guy must be radical, or he wants to feel he knows too much. You know, there's no confusion at all. No confusion anywhere. You know what is going on? See, our greatest problem is pretense, sentiment. This is the greatest problem we have in our society. Either we are sentimental to our religion, either we are sentimental to our traditions, either we are sentimental, even when we know they are obnoxious, even when we know they are dangerous, even when we know they are updated, even when we don't know they are animalistic. We are all one way or the other. The most dangerous one now. All these things you are saying, see, you don't expect those community members to even say they have AK-47. But like I said earlier, I have my reservation. In every rumor, there is elements of truth. I'm not denying, I'm not saying what Toni Kabaka said in its entirety is false. No. You know, but my concern is the character of the person making the allegation and the manner, the forum. These are security issues. Security issues are sensitive issues. He ought to have, you see, there was a day I watched this guy. See, I have my reservation. I don't want to attack the person of Toni Kabaka. Like I said earlier, you must go to equity, must come with clean hand. I watched this guy on ITV live program one day. He was saying, he was tapping his chest like myself now. I'm a member of Black Card. Man, my brother Elvis, while we were growing up, we could quarrel, we could fight when we close from school. But when they see you with knife or cutlass, you know what we pay? There was a fine. There was a customary fine for that. We don't need to go to police. The agents will gather and call you. They saw you with knife. While we were fighting, we could quarrel, we could fight. You know, it was not allowed, but we could do that. Then when they see you with knife, when you are caught with knife or cutlass, or you have an issue with another family, you run into your family to bring a knife. It could be a kitchen knife. We will pay a heavy ransom for that. We'll pay. There was another thing they had a he goat or something to some cartons of beer. It's not the beer that just wanted to drink beer. That was, you know, a measure to checkmate those animalistic tendencies. But today in our society, you see people using gun like as if they are using pencils and a big biro when we're in primary school. My brother, people are aware. Like I said earlier, I have to be very careful the way I talk, so that I don't, because for the sake, not for my sake, for the sake of your channel and for the sake of you know, what people, you know, our beliefs in our society. We have to wake up. We are not, a lot of us are saying, Jimmy, we are in slumber. My brother, if you see people, it's not even the people involved. If you see their patrons, if I tell you one or two persons are involved in those dirty deeds, you will be like, what kind of society are we living in? If I go to the police security architect, you'll be surprised. If I come to even the church, you will be surprised. If I come to our traditional institutions, you will be more dazed. So we shy away when even the politics, even the political party, among the political parties. This is why I said, Toni Kabaka, there should have been a better way of going about what he said. He has facts, but then he's also very known. He's connected, highly connected with the security network in our states. There was a time Toni Kabaka and commissioners were almost like you know, best friends. So why not channel these things? You know, he mentioned name, right? He mentioned name. I don't know what his tension. I suspect two things. His tensions could be he could have a genuine tension. His tensions too could be malicious too. You understand what I'm saying? His tension could be politically motivated. So there are three different things. He could have a genuine tension for peace to reign. If he has that, good you know, fine for all of us. If he has one or two motives, like if their group has Toni Kabaka came out on air like, for me, I can't deny. I'm a member of Black Card. You know, audience. I mean, I was there personally. Then there was a serious fight between Black Cat and in Benin. We can't continue to kill ourselves. A lot of people have gone, you know, untimely. You know, most of those people are our brothers. They are husbands to people. They could be the president of this country tomorrow. We can't continue to waste life like this, and people are supporting them. My brother, if I give you one scenario, remember when governor was attacked at the palace? You know what one person said? I mean, we have protocol, brother, my brother. Even we're not living in a Portuguese parliament. I'm being cautious the way I talk this morning, so that if you follow me to the way I'm going to. Somebody came out to say he opened the palace gate, the back door for Toni to enter. And my brother, they were trying to make it look as if it was a clash of interest. That one group was coming to the palace, while another one came at the same time. We have what we call protocol. My brother, where will it be that the same time governors and senators we're supposed to be? I'm hearing myself. It's echoing.
Okay, please, everybody.
Are you guys hearing me?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, my brother. In a decent society, there is somebody that's supposed to be in charge of protocol. If you are coming if I have a program at 8 a.m., the other one should be at 3. Another one should be at maybe 6 p.m. There should not be clash of interest. You know, there is somebody responsible for that. How come the back door was open for Toni to be his group to be exchanging bullets in a broad daylight with governor's entourage? My brother, if the governor was not a gentleman, my brother, there would have been casualties on that day. Till tomorrow, have you heard anything about that incident? No, we cannot continue to sweep things like that under the carpet. Like the same guy is coming to tell us he knows this. Why not channel it to the appropriate security quarters? Why not get them arrested so that they can recoup those hands from them?
Mr. Marui, are you blaming Comrade Toni Kabaka for coming out now to say he wants to help Edo people?
Okay, maybe you're not getting what I'm saying. I gave 3 options. I don't know what his motives are. I don't know his primary motive. Get me right. Okay. I'm saying he has done well if his motive is genuine to sanitize our system. But I also made in law, we say who must go to equity must go with clean hand. I cannot even say I'm a member of Black movement, Black Cards, because I feel has a superior weapon. I want to make allegation against you, my brother Elvis, that you belong to that you have so and so. In case we have a problem, so that you will not overpower my group. If that is the motive, it is a misplacement of priority. But I also said that this thing is long overdue. That we cannot continue the way we are going. Depending on his motive. And the way he went about it was wrong. You don't go to social media to allege somebody has a AK-47. Get the police involved. They inform of petition, get them arrested, and they cook it for them. And you don't expect those agents to come out and say they have AK-47. Now he's even going haywire. You know why? It used to be one group versus another group. One individual versus another individual. You smack my girlfriend, you talk to me, you step on my toes, gone. You say gone. People exchanging guns as if they are exchanging pure water. Now he's going to the other of community versus community. This poses a potential danger in our society.
All right, thank you. Let's hear from another person. We have Lefties. Ayman Musa with us in the building. Lefties, how are you doing today? Good evening to you.
Hello, good evening to every members of Najawa's family on this debate this evening.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, okay, we can hear you. Lefties, talk to us. What's your take on this debate?
Actually, on the issue of Toni Kabaka, I've listened with various people who have contributed with key interests. Of a truth, our society is very porous. We don't know who to trust. From the police, the security agencies as a whole have become a problem. The community leaders have not also helped matters. Our elders are even the worst because those guys are not, they are succeeding because some of our elders have decided to be part of it because of 1 by 2. That is for that. The most painful thing is that our elders are now responsible for those wars in our state instead of those that are supposed to bury them. They are not the one burying their own children. Benin has become sacrificed in their own land because of colors and community issues. And nobody sees what is wrong. You know why? Some of those elders and those who are in governance, their children are not in this system. They are in abroad somewhere. And those who are beneficiaries of these problems, some are, they are most, they are, some of them are respected in our society. Their families are not yet. For the issue of Tony have said something, and I will believe it to an extent because it's an insider. Because Tony himself has no clean slate. I have to be fair about that. Yeah, so he knows more, and they are also beneficiary of these communities issues where they get land, rent boys, and all those kind of stuff. Everybody know all those issues within Benin as people. And we as people, it doesn't tell well about us any longer. Traditionally, we doesn't tell about our tradition too. Most painfully, strangers are now the one in control of our resources, which is our land, because of color stuff. Either one color B or color A, they are all now in charge of communities with the help of John Ways, Enogies. So Enogies, many of them are not color men. Many Enogies or cows. When they not belong to one color or the other. And if they have various colors in the community, they now have what they call torso power. Because what they do, their color member benefit more than others who belong to that color. Even those who are not from the same communities, who they will import into communities, also benefit better. And those who are also big grudges in the community. For me, I want the police to do more of investigation. But for us to succeed, is the people, if we are tired as people, we cannot cry out and see how we can resolve these issues. Until we do that, we'll still remain where we are. Because nobody is talking. Like the other of my brother, the last speaker, make a reference to what happened in the palace at a time during the campaign issue. And what was the outcome of it? We have so many reports, and most of the results or the outcome has been swept under the carpet. And that is why we are seeing all what we are seeing. I think as we progress, we'll continue on it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lefties. Thank you very much for that contribution right there. All right, we are going to go back to, I would like to go back to Mr. Jimo again. You know, Mr. Jimo, I'm coming back again to you. Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, very, very clearly.
Okay, now I've replayed the video and I want you to talk on this because Toni Kabaka came out. For me, I really want to stay neutral on this because I've said my own yesterday, even today I've said mine, but there are some lapses on these two videos. You know, Toni Kabaka came out in the process of exposing some corrupt individualisms in Edo State. Why the community counter him back by saying there's no single killing or gunshots in their communities. In fact, they have not seen anything to do with AK-47 before. Most of them said in their own entire lives. Mr. Jimo, sir, what is your take on this?
Yes, good evening once again, my panelists and those viewers at home. You see, when my brother started his contribution, I was very happy when he said that we should not be sentimental.
Yeah.
That is very true. If he would have not been sentimental, we would have been able to get some of the things because he was moving from one place to the other. Actually, this problem is not, this issue is not confusing at all. Only as some people are trying to confuse us. As for me, I know where I stand on this issue. Let's forget about the messenger and deal with the message. If we can able to forget about the messenger and deal with the message, the issue becomes very, very clear for everybody.
Exactly.
Let us assume that the messenger is the worst man on earth.
Okay.
Let's take it from that angle. You see, after that video, I had to make my research back home. We all came from communities. I live in Benin. I was born, grew up there. So we all know ourselves. I talked back, I asked for a few people about this guy. I was told that in that Akugbe Ventures, he invariably worked with everybody as far as Benin is concerned. Those that matters. And he knows the act and O of every issue. Going by that, if he now come out to tell us, don't forget, let's say he's the worst man in Benin. He now come out now to say, this is not a question of alleging. He said, this man. He even started with his own village, with his own brother. I understand. He started from his own village. Now, from this point, the issue is supposed to be with the security. We don't, look, we are just living in that state without security because they do what they want. They don't know how to follow issues. You see, we all live, those of us that live abroad, one of the most important weapons of the security agencies in my country where I live, in Germany, are citizens reporting issues. Citizens make police to be very effective. When you walk on the street and you are not walking well, you are missing steps. One old woman will call the police and say, look, this man is wearing blue and red. Check him. Before you know it, they are there with you. You'll be thinking, how did the police know? This man that the police even know, that is popular among the youth, came out to tell us this. That's why he said. It is time for us to follow and trace the route. He never said, give me the contract. I want to make Benin clean. He never said, I need social amount. He is calling on the IG, calling on the commissioner of police. That is what the good citizen does. Look, he may have decided, or if he had decided to go to to write a petition, he knows what happened to petition in Benin. He needs money. He knows. If he decides to take the matter on the ground, nothing will happen. He knows it. Whatever we want to talk about today, I think Kabaka knows it more than any of us here because he lived there all his life. He's been dealing with these issues. Now that he has been able to come out to tell us, our plea will be with the security agencies to please take him on this. All the people that he has mentioned, if he also has anything in his cupboard, those ones will also reveal him.
Yes.
They will also reveal him. Look, let me take you back to EFCC when Obama just started. Everybody was crying. Oh, he's always prosecuting his opponent. I thought people, listen, let him prosecute your opponent. If the next government comes in, prosecute your opponent as well. At that time, everybody will be in jail. Obasanjo is no longer inside the PFCC now. So let Buhari prosecute Obasanjo men. So it is not a question of saying the person who said it, Kabaka is not clean. Look, we are missing the point. If we want to speak on that, then we are going nowhere. Let me stop. I just have to open up some space. So when I call upon later, I'll...
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Let's talk to Engineer Ken. Engineer Ken, please unmute yourself, sir. Engineer Ken, unmute yourself. Can you hear me? Okay, I think Engineer Ken is doing something else.
Okay, is counting money. Oh. Jesus. $6.
All right, let's talk to Akim. Akim, are you there with us?
Can you hear me?
You are far away. Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
But you're not clear. Your audio not clear today, Akim.
Hold on 1 second, 1 second.
Mr. Dawo, sorry, because of time, yeah.
Okay, yes, better now.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your take?
So basically, we had a conversation earlier on this afternoon regarding this same issue. For me, I think whatever it is that people hold against Toni Kabaka from whatever, I don't know, from his past, I don't think it should play a part in this, in what is going on right now. Because put it this way, if you see, at the end of the day, he's a citizen and he's a resident of that of the town. So you know the situation we have in our country. We don't have enough police officers per citizens. If you were to make it, when it comes to say ratio wise, so police now have to rely on citizens to pass information to them when they find anything wrong in the community or in the society, right? So I think this is exactly what he is doing. So he's seen something wrong in the community, and he's bringing the police attention to it. So if you watch the video he did, he was calling on the constituted authority to actually do something about the killing that is going on in that community. So at the end of the day, I know there are a lot of people who held grudges against Toni Kabaka regarding maybe, I don't know, to be honest with you, there have been a lot of things said, but at the end of the day, I've not been, I don't know the guy, I've never met him, so I've never had anything to do with him, so I can't here and say.
Sorry to cut you right there, I brought Comrade Toni Kabaka here on my channel, and he was willing to take questions from everybody all over the world. He asked, and I quote, "If you know I've done anything wrong to you, please call in." He was here for 2 hours.
Yeah, that was what he said. Even the sorry to cut you short, Mr. I said even for me, like there was a time I was back home, like I think that was 2017. I think that was the period he was arrested in Italy or so. So I was like in a bar with a friend of mine around that Ogbelaka area. So so the story came up that he was arrested, and people were just having a conversation at the background. And a man that was like, a man had to talk about his experience with Toni Kabaka, that how he's heard a lot of negative things about Toni Kabaka, but for when he actually met the guy was very nice, and the guy helped him. He had an issue with land, and he went to him, and Toni Kabaka was able to help him resolve that issue to his own benefit. So that was the only time I've heard somebody very close to me talking about him. I don't know the guy. So I'm not going to hold him accountable for something, for him, not like for whatever I've heard people say. That is hearsay. People say things, so I don't have any proof. So, but for me, what matters is what is at stake right now, what is at hand right now, what is currently going on right now. I think this is what we should be talking about. So the guy is, whether you like him or not, he's got positions, he's got, he knows the terrain, he knows people around. So if he can be of assist to help elevate or reduce whatever crime, the television interview that Mr. Mori was talking about, I saw the same television interview, and that was the main reason I wanted to call into the show last time you brought him onto the show, to ask him that same question. I understand that when somebody of such figure goes onto a national or a state television to make such claim, it doesn't all go away. It doesn't look good on him. But that is not where we are right now. Where we are right now is that we have a challenge in our hand, and we need to fix it. So if anybody, it's just like you go to war, And when at the battlefield, you say, oh no, we cannot use a grenade launcher. We have to use only pistol. You can't do that. You use everything you have to fight the battle, to make sure you are successful. And that is the position that is the situation we find ourselves right now. Whether you like Tony or not, is going to be relevant to what we have to do to make sure that we bring peace and stability to Benin City.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Let's move on to Engineer Ken. Engineer Ken, can you hear me? Engineer Ken, we always have issue with him. Huh? Okay. We have our Wilfred Awosa in the building. My brother Wilfred, how are you doing today?
Greetings, my beloved brothers in the house. I greet everyone. Thank you for having me. And the viewers also, greetings to you all.
Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you. Go ahead, Wilfred. Talk to us. What's your take on this?
I'm just joining. So we are talking about the Toni Kabaka issue, right?
Yeah. Have you watched the video of Toni Kabaka?
Yes, I watched it yesterday, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Have you watched the response from the community or Bagi committee that he alleged?
I also watched that this morning. Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, the community has said that Comrade Toni Kabaka lied or whatever. They don't, in fact, they claimed they don't know Comrade Toni Kabaka. They also claimed they have never seen.
Hello, Nigeria Watch. Hello, Nigeria Watch.
Yeah, Engineer Ken, can you hear
Nigeria
you
Watch, this is Engineer Ken. Hello. This is Engineer Ken.
Yes.
Okay. Can I come in? Can I come in?
Somebody's talking now. Somebody's talking.
Okay. Finish up. Sorry, where I was, there was no network. All right.
Okay.
Finish up.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. So hold on. I think my own network, I don't know what's happening here. 1 minute. 1 minute, my people. Okay, anyway, let me just move on. So the community said they don't know Comrade Toni Kabaka is not from that community. He doesn't have anything to do with the community, doesn't have any kind of affiliation with that community. So he's trying to destroy their community. And they have not seen any gun before or any AK-47 before. So they said a lot on their video today. Now, What is your take on this?
Okay. First of all, this is just a simple thing, you know. I believe every one of us here, no one of us is perfect, you know. We all have our imperfections, you know. So the Toni Kabaka in question has been very vibrant when it comes to youth activities, okay? And he has always, you know, come out in public campaigning for youth development, youth empowerment, security. I mean, that's the only youth I can say in this dispensation who really have the interest of his youth at heart with the way he has been doing his thing. So yeah, we have the other side of him being a bad guy, a confront man and all that. Let us not forget that being a Benin guy, we are all Benin. We know what we truly, our symbolic is braveness. We are very brave, the Edo nation, the Benin's. So person like Tony is the only person I see that scares some kind of, you know, atmosphere of people outside Benin, whom people will always still think, oh, if you go Benin, there's somebody like this who you cannot just go and, behave anyhow. So he will be there. Though he has his own bad side, we cannot do more than it. So let's forget his past. They said to hell is human, to forgive is divine, you know.
There was his past.
We know he was he has been an Agberu. He has I saw a video where this guy during his father or his mother burial, he was using slap. He did tear this guy slap for face when he sit down for chair or something, when he sit down for a visitor's chair. The guy is very arrogant in a way, but what is the main focus right now is what is he campaigning for? That's the question. Okay, what is he campaigning for? Let's forget the messenger. Let's look at what the guy is preaching. Is he really honest about his submission? Is he really true about this cause? That is what we should kind of look. If we see any area he's being fair and being honest, why don't we kind of embrace him? Which we already know the government, they won't give him that chance. We've been talking about security. We have always used a case study of the Ishan people, how they come together to form a security outlet and all that. So why can't we also kind of embrace this guy, see if we can redeem him, we can change him? I mean, he's a guy who always listens. He's ready to learn. Perhaps he must have blamed himself for some wrong decision he has made in the past. Maybe he's trying to correct, past mistakes, past error. Nobody knows. I think we need to be very sensitive in this very issue, because the people you talked about that denied him, that is a lie.
Are you there?
Those people who denied him, I believe they are also trying to hold their own wing. So they didn't say, they first denied they didn't know the person. Later you heard them mentioning in him. They try to even twin it as if they don't even know his surname. So there's politics play in the both sides. But what I'm trying to say is that if Toni is sincere about fighting insecurity, so why don't we give him the benefit of doubt and see how we can even collaborate with him? Not in terms of politics right now, in terms of how to secure, how to safeguard our state. That is very paramount here. How to secure our state is what we are all coming together to see how we can channel our energy to fight. I think for me, we should focus more on that thing that is preaching, other than his past, whereby we all have a past. You understand? It's only who knows yours that can tell. Who doesn't know yours cannot tell. So we all have a past. Let's forget his past and see how we can forge ahead, with the future plan aspiration that is bringing to us. I think that's just what my take on that.
Thank you very much. Let's talk to Engineer Ken. Engineer Ken, can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you clean, loud, and clear. Yes. So sorry. Yes, good to see you guys. But where I was, too many skyscrapers at work, and it's affecting my network. So I have to drive out. So I'm rushing down to the gas station where I can easily park and really.
Okay. Yeah, your network.
So the gladdest my heart that we have this great platform of ours, so that we can air out our views, so that our leaders back home, wherever they are, they can listen to us. In terms of Toni Kabaka, we have never crossed paths in life, and I don't hate him, and I have to be fair in life. We cannot hand over the youth of Edo State to Toni Kabaka. If the state government should do that, Benin will be done. Benin will be done. You understand me? We cannot put the life of the youth, in one warlord hand to handle. Before I go straight to the video that he did yesterday, I want to quickly say something. If you go to Toni Kabaka house right now, he have over 300 men, young men in his house that is feeding. We should ask ourselves this question: where is he getting that money from? I've never heard about his father or his family to be a billionaire's family, or he himself has an institute of making money, or has a company that is generating wealth from. None. Apart from Akugbe Ventures that he opened during the time of Adams Amliu Oshobole, after him and his brother works for Lucky Igbenegho for 8 years. Then in the during time of Oshobole, he betrayed his brother, or maybe he overrode his uncle I do. Hold on. Please don't cut me off. I'm making a point here. You know, so the thing is this: if Toni Kabaka has repented, as some of us are saying, you know, they say charity begins at home. I remember one time I watched his video in ITV. He says that he's a confirmed Aye man, a confirmed black ass man, a confirmed one. So he has to first of all declare the amnesty upon himself and his entire crew. He has to first of all bring out his own ammunition before he can accuse others that they have, yeah, before he can accuse others that they have over six AK-47 in their homes. This one have 10, this one have 5, measuring names. You know, that, I mean, before you can find that out, that means you yourself, you don't know each other. That's why that you belong to different cliques. So before the police we can go ahead and figure those ones out, they have to first of all pound on him so that he can declare his own, bring out everything that they got, bring out the go to their own department.
What I wanted to correct you with is not the youth chairman, it's APC youth chairman.
That is what I know where I'm going to know. One day he said it. He said that he's a youth chairman for Edo State and APC youth chairman. Look for that video.
No, I don't.
I know what I'm saying. I watch it. I watch it on YouTube.
I think we should be guided. We should be guided, please. This is not about APC chairmanship position now. We should be guided. We should be focused. We should be focused on the issue, please.
Okay. So as I was saying, the thing is this. Okay. My take is this. My take in that message is this. Toni Kabaka should not be given that privilege to do that work. And the police in Edo State, 90% of them belongs to all those secret courts. If I were Obaseki, I will import police from another state. I will speak to the presidency. I will call their help and let them bring me different police that will come to that state and go door to door and bang them. Obaseki knows them. He knows all of them. He knows all their heads. From Aye to Buccaneer to Mafite to Vikings to Elliot, all of them. So Aye, he knows their warhead. He knows them. During time of Osomole, they were on Osomole payroll. Obaseki knows them. So he has to go back to Aso Rock and let him bring them down and let them take all of them out. He should take the head. He should take the head. All these boys, they will run.
All right. Engineer Ken, I think...
if they don't do it, it's going to be a problem every day.
Thank you, Engineer Ken. Let's talk to someone else. Yeah, thank you, Engineer Ken. You're going to talk again later. Okay, thank you very much. Wow. Okay, if you want to contribute to this, you have to let me know.
Yes, can I say something, please?
Wilfred, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Please, my brothers, my able comrades, I don't want us to, let us not lean on the past, okay? We are talking about future solutions. This guy, Tony, see, there is one thing I want us to know. He's, we see him as a radical boy and military. We can call him whatever name we want to call him. But let us not forget that he still has value, okay? We should look to those values. What are the values? His ideas. If his ideas is something we can work with, we can even embrace that idea to say, you know what? You tell us what you know, what you think we can do. It's all about collective energy, because the key point here is this. He said AIG should come. I know where these guys are. He did not exclude himself by, first of all, coming out one time to say he belongs to Aye. We all know 90% of the youth back there in Benin belongs to these confraternities. Even go out all the way to these firearms. We all know firearms is something that almost a lot of youths out there have. So let us not dwell on the issue of sentiment. Let's dwell on the issue of solution. That is what this guy is trying to provide solution to our existing insecurity threats. Okay, if we can actually see beyond those lapses of this guy, we can use his idea to see how we can foster peace. Because we have been saying Edo State is unsecure, insecurity. Our mothers, our brothers, our sisters, they can't go to farm. We have been saying confraternity is killing our youth. And this guy, I heard even on the video, I heard somebody, let me quickly say this. I heard this. Somebody talked about this guy. He used to work, he worked with all the confraternity. Normally, this is an association that was supposed to be found on integrity, you know, why people should, we have association here. We have Illuminati, we have the Church of Satan, we have a Freemancy. These are institutions, these are confraternities that are very, very important in this society that we are. Big people, you know, big names. So if we have such society and there is no sanity and we want to bring sanity in, what do? See how, because this society we are talking about, they are registered. A Nigeria government already gave them that power, that privilege to operate by giving them the registration of that they are a corporation. Right. So you cannot take that. So if we really want to dwell on its errors, we can move on.
Can we go? Can I just say something? I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
We have somebody on the phone. Please, just hold on 1 minute. Go ahead, please. Quickly talk to me, sir.
Good evening, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm the first caller that called into this program now.
Yeah.
I'm a progressive, a very true progressive. Anything that will make Benin attain greatness is what I'm involved in. I have just called Kabaka now. I've sent Nigeria Watch number to him. He wants to call into the program so we can throw more questions at him directly.
Okay.
That's a good idea. Let's hear from him directly.
Okay. Okay. That is good.
He will be calling into the program right now. Now.
Okay.
So you call him. What do you prefer?
No, yes, either he join us on the live debate or he called this Nigeria Watch number. He have my number anyway.
If he has to join the debate, he has to get the link. He doesn't have the link.
Observation. That's allow him to finish. Allow him to finish, please.
All right. Okay. Should I send the link? Okay, we lost him there.
Observation.
Can I?
Observation.
Okay. Leftist. Go ahead.
Okay. I also suggested, I was thinking of what that man said. They should send in links so I can be in this program.
Okay, let me send him link. Okay. Maybe because to be honest,
Mr. Megawatch, excuse me. I don't think it is fair for him to join this program. If you want to call in, it will be better because you have a panelist here. You have time to discuss the issue. That's what I think.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Today's debate was not originally for Kabaka, and I'm saying it is becoming a party thing, and I don't think it's supposed to be like that.
Yeah,
Kabaka is not a name we should be debating about. Who is Kabaka? What idea does he have? Are we talking about somebody who has the gun and the power, the arrogancy to come back to a Benin and do whatever if we say we want to move Benin forward? We're not talking of a professor. We're not talking of some people that have gone through intellectual. We're talking of a way forward, and somebody is telling us about a confra, is registered. I guess you are a suspect. I'm sorry. I don't like this kind of debate. We are not supposed to be talking about somebody we are trying to say. Shouldn't be.
Leftist Itoya. But this is the. No, hold on, Leftist Itoya. This is the current situation we find ourselves in Edo State. Our youth are killing themselves, and Toni Kabaka came out to volunteer that he wants to help.
He cannot help.
He cannot help. So who is going to help? Who is going to help?
Toni Kabaka cannot help because you know why? We are talking about confraternity, and we cannot give one confraternity that power.
Okay, fine. Who do you think can help us now?
Excuse me, sir.
If we must, yes.
As Kabaka told anybody that is a member of confraternity, that's the first question that you need to answer.
Yes,
Because
of course,
I'm
of
surprised
course.
here. I'm hearing you
Yes,
that now. Okay.
yes, of course,
Okay.
of course. It's not hiding it.
He came on national
Okay. I
television.
think he's gonna call him. He's gonna call him.
It's not hiding it. Even if he did not tell you, we don't need to be afraid to say that. Someone that have boys that can do wonders, that carry guns illegally, that kills.
Mr. Ivis.
What are we talking about here? I don't understand.
Mr. Ivis, are you still moderating?
I don't understand.
Mr. Ivis, are you there?
Are we not trying to say we are promoting illegality? Are we not
we
saying
are not
that?
not promoting.
From what we are saying, and from the
We
last caller, from the last panelist that was saying they have Illuminatis, they are registered.
The government, we should direct
Listen,
that question
my
to the
friend,
government.
the last panelist made mention of we have so many groups like Illuminatis. They are well known. They are registered.
Right.
Are we talking of? I mean, I don't understand.
They call it association, okay? They don't call it secret
Don't say what you don't know. Who registered them? Where are they registered?
Jesus,
my brother, I don't want to go into the genesis. See, confraternity, the original brain behind confraternity. People like Tony were not even qualified to be members. My brother, what are you talking? You are registered where? By your council. Yeah, I just reference. I don't even. You're not qualified.
Can you call somebody in Nigeria? These brothers, we are not so quarrel here, okay? We are just trying to.
Don't mislead the public.
They are registered. They are registered. They are registered.
Yahoo boys are registered too. Yahoo boys are registered.
No Yahoo boys. By CSC.
Yahoo boys are registered. They have association.
Yahoo boys are registered.
Hoodlums, bandits, they are registered. They have association.
These people, let me tell you, you might think maybe I'm lying.
Can you meet everybody?
Ask somebody in Nigeria. They are registered.
Can you protect the panelists? Moderator.
Okay, good. I'm doing that now. To be honest, for me, I don't really like the part where people are attacking Comrade Toni Kabaka. Why can't we focus on the message? Are we aware that we lost our two brothers in Obage community? Are we aware that more of our youth are killing themselves as we speak? What are we going to do about this? This is what I want us to focus on. It's like we are focusing on Comrade Toni Kabaka rather than we focusing on the message. Okay,
okay.
Hold on,
okay.
Mr. Murray, go ahead, talk to us.
My brothers, once again, I greet all of you. This issue is more important than even the government of the day we are talking about. This issue we are discussing today is not a child's play. This is more important than this will be the greatest achievement of any government. Not the roads, not the bridges. Because you cannot use the road when lives and properties are not secured. See, let's not trivialize this issue, please. Please. Somebody coming here to say, sorry, my brother, I don't have anything against you. They are registered, they are this. My brother, I don't want to go back to the original idea behind the cultism. See, the people came together on campus to say, we want to fight against oppression of oppression of the blacks. You know, this thing has been taken out of context. This thing has been taken to reference. This thing has been taken. See, when I talk, I don't just talk. I was involved in anti-court campaign on campus when at the time going to school was becoming difficult in a broad daylight. I attended Ekpoma when Ekpoma was almost becoming a hell. If you wake up in the morning, if your house, if you open your door, you'll be scared. So you have exam, you cannot go and write exam. See, in an exam hall, when exam was going on, people invaded an exam hall and people were beheaded. That was the time I attended Ekpoma. When Ekpoma was tough as hell. I had my first degree from Ekpoma. So when I'm talking, I don't just talk rubbish because I want people to hear me. My brother, let me put it in proper perspective once again. I'm nothing against Toni Kabaka. If we are to fight this war, people like him are very important. Don't say he's not a professor. It's no, we don't need professor to fight this. But coming to gag us in this program is not what we want. He can call in and make contribution. You know, I'm not against that. Then what I'm saying is, get this thing clear. I started by saying we should not be sentimental. We should not be. People didn't understand me very well. See, I don't want us to throw away the baby with the bathwater. I don't want us to throw away the messenger and the message. I want us to focus on the message. I'm not looking at his character. The only thing I said was his purpose, his mission, his impression. What are his intentions? You know, I also said the way he went about it was not the proper.
Mr. Murray, I'm sorry, I have to pause you right there. I have Comrade Toni Kabaka with me here. Because to be honest, I want anybody who wants to ask him question is here to answer questions.
Can you let me land? Can you let me land before you bring him so that you know what to say? I will say most of the things he will respond to. Let me land. Okay. Can you let me land? In a few minutes, please.
Now finish.
So I genuine. I say I wait genuine. With no political party, we want to fight cultism in Edo State. It cannot be fought on the basis of membership of political party. It cannot be fought on membership of tribe. It cannot be fought. See, we have to adopt a holistic approach. What happened in Ekboma? You see, it will be very useful. But then the intention, the purpose has to be genuine. We don't have to dwell on propaganda. We don't have to be sentimental. We don't have to protect one interest against the other. That is my submission. Yeah, it would be very useful, but then we have a long way to go. It has eaten deep into our traditional institution, into our security network. It has gone deep even into our churches and mosques. He made mention of most of the kidnapping.
Mr. Morui,
most of the kidnapping are not done.
Mr. Morui, are you listening to me? Please hold on. Please hold on.
I can listen to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Comrade Toni Kabaka here. Good evening, Comrade Toni Kabaka. Can you hear me, sir? All right. Okay. Comrade Toni Kabaka, we listened to the video you did yesterday. And we also watched the video where Obage community responded to you today. And I'm going to bullet point their responses. One, they said they don't know you. You are not part of that community. Two, they said there's nothing like AK-47 in their community. Three, they say you are trying to dissolve their community like you have done in other communities. What can you say about this? What's your responses to this, sir?
First of all, can they point out one community that have done that before? Then that one is one. Secondly, when people are perpetrating evil, like those evil beneficiaries, you can see the video clearly today when Obionwe was saying people came to shoot. They now cut the Obionwe off in that video.
Yeah.
If you want,
I played it. Well. Yes.
Yeah, my brother. Let's forget the bad community or whatever. I've never been there. You see where the man that is benefiting from the evil, when it was also said, Kabaka have not come to our community once. We don't even know him. And of which that one is truth. I have not go there in my life. I don't even look for anything there. But the bone of contention is this. People have died. As I speak with you, 2 cops are with police custody. They are doing the investigation. Those guns that were used to kill that boy, where did those guns came from? Is it knockout? Okay, those cars that were shelled with AK, is that knockout? If there's no crisis, let even the Okagele of Obage sustain an injury over this crisis. before proper people now went and intercede. So all these things they are using, which encouragement are they giving the developer? And most especially people that bought property there. So we should take sentiment out of this. We should not involve politics. Even as I speak with you, the CSO in government has escaped their gunshot one time. He even told me today that they escaped the gunshot when they went to that community where they were practicing. I even noticed today when they give me a call. My brother, all these things we are saying, you cannot just come out in social media and start lying. And moreover, you know this man that we are talking about, sorry to say, the Obagi Memo Satema.
Yeah.
Sorry to say, he's a good person that I know, but when evil is evil, you say the way it is. You cannot compromise because maybe one is close to you, maybe because it's your brother, or because you have done it, you cannot come out to say the truth. My brother, the truth is there already. One woman gave birth to 2 children. One is out with this one that died. The picture is all over the social media. Who killed him? What led to the death of those 2 people? 2 people died. 2 people died on that day. So if you can look, when those people were in the Otion Reserve, those people need to be questioned. They need to be invited. People are dying. You came out on TV, on social media and say your community is people. All these culture that were sat on this car, where do they get it from? All these people that they kill, where do they kill them? You ask those questions. You see, when you are trying to put things in the way and manner that everybody will live in a good atmosphere, people that benefiting from evil or people that just hate you for God, just sake, we not want truth to prevail. My brother, thank God, we've called on Abuja. Abuja, many moments I think they are around. But when they will fetch out the evil one, and you will hear after their investigation, people will confess. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
My brother, because we can no longer put our hands while community are buying a case. Are we okay? You know what is taking for 7? How are they trained? Are they properly trained? Can they handle it? Even police that normally handle it, they normally make mistake at times. Man, we should be sincere and be reality here. Politics is out of this.
Okay, Mr.
In this case, we are ready to partner with the government to make sure all the evil people are brought to book.
Okay, Comrade Toni Kabaka, that is a similar question that someone just left on the comment section right now from Vivian Darose. She said, Mr. Tony, please, how do you help now in this situation?
The only way we can help that will resolve this problem, if the 2 parties that is fighting, that we've mentioned their name, if they are being arrested, you'll see that community will be peaceful. All this killing will stop. And they should use those kind of people as an example. I think you understand, so that other people will learn.
Okay. All right. Anybody who I don't know if my panelists, do any of you have a question?
Can I come in, Mr. Najawas?
Hold on. Let me go to Akim first. Mr. Akim, go ahead. Please, 1 minute.
Good evening, Comrade Toni Kabaka. Thank you for joining the show tonight on a very short notice. My question to you is because of perception. I watched a show on the ITV on a debate where you personally declare yourself to be a member of the Blackers, which is the IA confraternity movement. My question to you today is that do you think that when you make such comment on a statewide television, that those such comments can lead to those younger generation embracing such movement? Or do you not think that such comment would have create a negative influence on this younger generation, these same people that are killing themselves today? I'm not saying you did. I'm just saying, do you not think that such comments you made at that time, and do you regret making such comment on a state television? And if so, what is your advice to those people today? That is my question to you.
Yes, although your line is breaking, it's not clear, but I think I hear you fully and clearly a little bit. I want to come in here. You can go back to my video that I've done before over this killing. This is years ago. This is not one, it's not two. I've went to ITV, I've went to Chinese, Steva Ben, I've went to a lot of TV stations to go against this killing. And moreover, if you go back to my video, anytime any parties are killing, the color that is fighting, I must mention it. If you mention it, that will be the solution. People will not, investigator will not fall in and start picking them. So I don't sentiment and I don't hide my feelings. I say it the way it is. My brother, you see vividly when Aye and Eye were fighting. I came out in ITV to say the people that is killing in Benin then was Aye and Eye. So I don't hide my feelings. I don't say because I'm a member of a black household that I will not support killing at my age, even before now. And me, I don't sentiment. I move with everybody. I wrote it with everybody. I don't have one particular color that I support to. Go and ask if really you have people in Benin. And moreover, this is not all about color. I will tell you those colors that they belong to, they are against this evil killing. They are against this fighting. Because those people out there, they are so-called number one and they are ESCO. They are responsible people, they are graduates. I don't know if you understand. But there are some riffraffs in different various places that you cannot even control, that is in charge of your domain. I don't know if you understand. Yeah. You don't expect any color of number one of any color to go to community and say, this is how I want you to be doing your things. No. Because the only advice they will give, if you do anything, we are going to present you to the police, of which I have seen all the number ones they are doing in those states. I don't know if you understand. All right. Some people commit atrocity in Ekuma by taking somebody, they beat him up, the person that they were apprehended and given to police. All right, let's take another question, sir.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Hold on, leftist.
Hello.
Okay. All right, thank you, comrade. Let me take another question for you. Leftist Amawosa, you want to say something?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Adun, good evening. Mr. Adun, good evening. Hello.
Yes, he's hearing you.
Hello.
He's hearing you.
Okay. I have two questions for him. One, how can we trust him? Secondly, how do we, Mr. Tony, yes. Secondly, the second question, how do we get the police do their job effectively? Because at times you go to go and report those people, the police will be the one calling them at home. That Mr. John and Samuel has come to lay report against them. What do we do to them?
Okay.
So in those two questions, you should provide answer for them.
All right, let me re-explain to him. Comrade Toni Kabaka, the first question to you is that how do we trust you? That is Edo people. How Edo people they trust you? Then two, how do we work with the police? Because the police can betray the people at times, right?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, my brother. If you say the police betray, I have not seen that. Except the police don't want to do their job. The only error I see, these people were arrested for AK-47 before now. And a lawyer went to go and present other guns to police. And the police are air parody, I need to mention. I don't know if you understand. They took this man to court and he was remained in court. Okay, now, Now, after those ones, don't run in and started again. Is it because if time comes from there before I will come out and say the truth? Or must I be part of them before I will come out and say the truth? My brother, the only solution is this. If these people give their gun to police and give their gun to government, we can plead for them for harvesting. Then we go on undertaking that community, the whole community will be peaceful. So that people will live freely. So that the people that bought property from them will have free mind to invest. Those are the major things.
Okay.
And those killing, that they are killing each other, will stop. Let them look for other things to do without killing each other.
All right.
They can use the same gun if really they see their license to be only AK-47. If you are for true, you should use it to protect your community and your domain and the people inside. I don't know.
All right, comrade. Now the second question is, how do Edo people trust you?
My brother, I don't want anybody to trust me. You know, character in life is like a smoke. You can't hide it. You may cover it and you must gas out. And if really they are following up with all I've been saying, I think there's supposed to be a truth.
All right.
And I'm not saying you should trust me and you come and be this or to come and be that. All we need is a good atmosphere. Because I saw the way the mother of that boy were crying. I felt so bad. When I saw the picture of the boy is so young and handsome. So how long can we just, and I'll be hearing a lot of shooting, a lot of killing them. This is not the first. This is not the second.
All right. Comrade Toni Kabaka, we have another question here where...
I heard this thing, I said, there's no way to fold our hands. We have to cry out so that this problem will be solved once and for all.
Okay, comrade, a question here from the comment section from Mommy Diaspora. I said we should ask you, how can you connect the mother of the deceased, that is the boy that was killed? How can you connect the mother with Naija Wash so that we can talk to her or interview her?
No, listen. As I said, the mother of the boy, the case have been reported in homicide. Homicide, they are in charge of the cops.
Okay.
I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
So if anything wants to transpire, they should channel it with the same police that is investigating the case. Please, officer that is investigating this case, how can we get the mother, the parents of these people?
Okay. All right. That's fine. Yes, that's fine. You've answered that. That's fine. My own. Yes, sir.
Is to come out to the world and tell the people the truth and nothing but the truth and the people that is involved so that they can be caught to book.
Okay.
Nobody has monopoly about it.
Exactly.
Nobody has it.
All right. Okay. Hold on, comrade. The panelists now. Let me go to Mr. Moruyi. Mr. Moruyi, please. It's only 1 minute. Go straight to your question. We are not here to talk. Mr. Moruyi, go ahead.
Okay, Mr. Tony, you're welcome to the program. Well, great to have you here. As an insider, as a street governor, as a popular guy among the youth, you have your crew, you have your clique. Yeah, will it be, I will be correct to say a lot of policemen and highly placed traditional rulers are also members of this court. So, will it be wise if, as you're talking about these people now fighting, this thing has been on for a very long time. We cannot restrict this. Once you arrest these people, now that people are still waiting that will fight tomorrow. Will it not be wise to declare a state of emergency, an amnesty on courtism in Edo State, whereby everybody will be given the chance, an opportunity. You know, you're an insider. You know they are number one, all their leaders. Why not come together? I'm coming to the question. I just asked one question. The other
No,
section of the question is, declare a state of... You said what?
Go straight to your question, sir.
What did you say?
Go straight to your
My
question.
brother, don't gag me. I'm going somewhere. I'm saying something. You remove these two fighting today. Other people are still waiting. A state of emergency and the amnesty, where all of them, even your group too, we submit their arm. They will submit their arms. And anybody, after the emergency and amnesty, anybody again, no matter the group, no matter who he is, no matter how any place, found with any firearm will be dealt with according to the law. And since most of the police are involved, traditional rulers are involved, how do we achieve this aim? Total amnesty and emergency or courtesy in Edo State.
Okay. All right. Comrade Toni Kabaka, we are back to you.
My brother, you are welcome. That guy, sorry, I don't know his name.
Mr. Morui. Mr. Morui.
Hello, are you hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. His name is Mr. Omorui.
Mr. Omorui, good evening, sir.
Good evening, my brother.
When you are trying, I'm here.
Comrade, are you with us?
Hello?
Okay, we have you back. We have you back. Go ahead.
Yes, I was talking to somebody. My brother, you see, when you come out and cry and come out and say the truth, why do we always have challenge of coming out to say truth? People want to tag you because you come out and say truth. What is your group? This man that is saying this is not talking like a Benin man. We are here in this Benin. I'm telling you what is happening. You in abroad, you are trying to tag me that your also group. What group do I have? Which group do I do? What do I do with my group? Which group have I belonged to that you have not heard from me? That from if you are a real person that is following up what is happening in Benin, in Edo State. You know, during the time of Arase, when Arase was IG, I came out and do the same thing. IG sent a troop down to Benin. Everywhere we are peaceful. They were picking everybody from different angles.
It's 20 hours.
Everywhere we are peaceful. I don't know if you understand. Now, this one is happening again. People are dying. I did not care if my brother is involved or if one of my family is involved. But I came out here and said the truth. That this thing that is happening in Benin is very bad. It's not giving us good image. That I need people to share this video to get to IG, Inspector General, Brigade Commander. Is it an evil thing? Is it a bad thing?
Okay.
So,
all right.
Can I respond? Yes,
Can I respond to that?
Wait, please. Please.
So that we can be free in this Benin and Edo State entirely. People will want because of you particularly that is talking, because I don't like you, so you are not making sense in any angle.
Yes.
We should stop those thinking and we should stop involving politics and dragging government into any problem that is happening in Benin.
Okay.
I don't know if you understand.
Of course.
We know government are there to protect life and property. If people like us did not cry out, if people did not say what is happening, how will government know what is happening?
All right. Comrade Toni Kabaka, let me get a question from someone else if you still have time with us.
I have it.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Let me go to Leftist Itoya. You want to say something?
Yes, Toni Kabaka, comrade. I greet you. My name remains Leftist Itoya. Probably you might not remember. Part of Edo civil society. Now, I want to come to ask you a very simple question. How come, what is now giving you this interest? Because during your time, we had a lot of killings. You were part of it. I could remember you were used to beat some of us at Ring Road, your boys. My statement is still in CID today. My phone, a lot of my things got missing which you promised that you're going to replace. And today, before I left, that matter, nothing happened. Now, how can somebody like you now come to say you are interested in killing? I think there's personally, I think there's an interest.
Okay, is that a question?
Yes, it's a question. I think there's an interest.
Okay, let him respond to that.
My brother, you say you are human rights activist. That my boss beat you, blah blah blah. Okay, that in my time, the killing were happening. I want to tell you vividly. In my time, when killing were happening, I lead a protest. If the video is still there, I lead a protest. That is one over the killing in Edo State. I do it more than 4 times. Then secondly, when they went to Hausa quarter to go and fight the Hausa, a lot of security agencies went there. I went there to rescue people with their money and their gold. I did that, and I was being honored in this building. I was given an appointment. Okay, now I want to say, was I not in government then when I was doing all these things? And again, was I not in government when killing were happening in Benin, when I cried out? Was I not in government? Why are we trying to be sentiment here? If you can go back to the video, you will check the time and the period if I was in government or not. Even I'm in government, I'm not in government. This government is for everybody. What new? This government, forget you work for government, you are not work for government. Everybody is under government, and government is your servant. As I speak with you, I will not tell you that I'm not part of the government. Government holds me, government holds my property, and I hold government. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
You must not belong to one political party, or because something happened before, you can continue like that again. Then again, let me go straight to your point. I think on that day that you were saying that they pick up your people that were my boys. You know why I say it's my boys? Because in my party, I'm a front runner. So whatever that happened is Kabaka boys. And you said, after the incident, I came to plead with you that I said I will pay for your wristwatch and pay for whatever that happened. Up till now, I did not pay. My brother, let me tell you, there was never a time I promised I would do something, I don't do it. If that didn't happen, I think Kola will not be my friend. Imalo Abogun will not be my friend. Then what did you call it? Omobude will not be my friend today. Because all these people are human rights activists. They have seen what is happening clearly. And they know what I'm capable of. They know what I can also do. I think I cannot describe myself before them. They can even describe me more than me. I don't know if you understand me.
Yeah.
So my brother, bringing what happened on my behalf after when I even showed response and those boys were arrested. You know you arrest those boys. I came to plead that these people you work on ignorance and you listen to me then. That is why you gave me chance to resolve it because I did peace. You understand? I cannot say what you can point out vividly that you do this. I'm talking to you this human rights activity. And you mention killing. Can you also mention fear and God at least things that been killed? If I may ask you, we are in Benin. I was born and brought up here with you. And I'm just here with you. And this problem that is on ground, it happened to be because I'm not happy because people are dying. I think that is my mistake now.
All right.
I'm not happy because anytime these things are happening, I always come out and cry out so that there should be a rapid response. Why will life as I'm seeing here? I always have a challenge because it's the truth. My brother, if we quiet, all these things will still be happening and nothing will happen.
Yeah.
If we contribute our own part, people will have interest and solution will come out. This is what we are trying to do.
All
May
right.
not be sentimental. If people, okay, now I want to ask that activist question.
Ask me.
Because Inspector General of Police employ a lot of police, more than the thousands of police, and they were being given uniform and ammunition. Whosoever that uses so to work for it, is it sent by the Inspector General? Okay, based on something is happening in Benin, does not mean that his government has sent them. My brother, we should be sincere and be very factual in whatever we are saying. I don't know if you understand.
Can I answer you, please?
He's coming up for a person like me.
Can I answer you?
Maybe we have been one or two before. It does not mean that if you say the truth, you will not say it. So my brother is all well. If you feel what I did is bad, it's okay.
He wants to say something back. He wants to say something back. 30 seconds, please.
Yes, you just asked me if the police went to do some illegal action, if it is the IG that sent them. Yes. Because the IG, they are representing the IG. On this occasion, your boys and you were at cultural center, and I think the present head of whatever, what is his name, we are there sharing money to you people. You've been used to oppress a lot of Edo people. So you cannot come out now to tell us that you are fighting some group or security. Let the police do their work, not you. Not you, sir.
All
let
right.
the police.
Okay.
Let the police do it. I could remember when Solomara came to sanitize Edo State. You were missing from there.
Lefty Sitoya, you said the police should. Okay, go ahead, sir.
Yeah. Let me come here. That man said, let the police do their work.
Yeah.
Am I doing police work? Crying out as a good citizen of Edo. Look at what is happening in Benin, and look at what is happening in my domain. Is it a crime? And secondly, you remember when you asked me, why can we read the mother and the parents of the disease, or how can we contribute? You remember vividly I told you, I said the case is before police. Like if you need anything, we should channel it
to the police. Yes, that's what you said.
What's the stress this man is having, or which anger is it for? My brother, let's roll off the past away and let's do the needful and let's do the right thing.
Thank you. Thank you.
By the time we are trying to be biased, well, it's all good. If you feel what I did is bad, it's all good, my brother.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Let me move to no, someone that have not contributed at all. We don't hold on now. Hold on, because people, many of like the raise so don't fair talk sis. Where is but Epajimo is not there. Okay, let me talk to Wilfred. Wilfred,
Mr. Toni Kabaka, are you there, sir? Okay, it's just a two question for you. Okay, are you there?
Yes,
okay.
He's here. Go ahead.
Okay, now we all it's said, not it's been, let me say we know you are a member of AYE, okay? Would you say, since you belong to this confraternity, it has benefited you in a way that will impact positively in the life of the Edo State youth? And number two, would you be so so proud enough to encourage the upcoming youth to belong to such confraternity, which we know has taken so much life in Benin? Those are just the two questions for you.
Okay, that's fine. We are back to you, comrade.
All the question I'll be receiving is you that hit the nail on his head. My brother, you see, in a life, ignorance, when you are young, ignorance can be an excuse. When you are adult, ignorance is not an excuse. You know, when we are growing up, what we know about Confra is that we unite. If your brother is having birthday, listen, sir. If your brother is having birthday, they will join together. Maybe they are doing burial or whatever. They will be singing, dancing with their girlfriend. You know, people will like the unity of young ones. Not until
a lot of people don't get involved. I think that some people are taking advantage of it. Research are taking advantage of it. So even in any way, everybody try to sacrifice whatever it belongs to in life. In my life, I want to tell you again. I want to tell you that I want to swear before you, before God Almighty. Since I belong to whatever I belong to, if I have ever killed or send people to go and kill, since I cannot do it, I swear again this night before you, Almighty God, may God Almighty, if I swear with my mouth and I feel I want to thank God, that God has created heaven and earth. If I want to thank you, God, with this my tongue, this night, may you, God Almighty, squeeze life out of me. If I have ever evolved, I don't like it. We're going to let it spend his pain.
Okay.
Me, I'm here. I hate killing. And what I love is unity. And in this belief, I don't do things with one color. I don't even associate with one color. I do things with everybody. If you are this, you are doing this, and it's good that we tell you. So I'm here. So for we to come out now and say what they are doing, what some people are doing is bad. You can see when people were some good dignitaries came out on EdSAT, some good laws, they joined them and they adjust the process. So you cannot expect, even as we speak, we normally tell people that the security agency, whosoever that is doing evil, we normally go there to their door.
Okay.
See what they happen. See what they happen here.
All right, comrade.
We coming now to say it just to give the security alert.
All right, comrade, thank you. Thank you.
The police have already heard, the world have already heard what I said. And they've already seen some of the flag. It's just for them to put eyes on and follow up.
All right, thank you, comrade. Let me get another question.
Well, God is watching.
Let me get another question from you, from Mr. Omoruyi again. Then I come to Akim. Mr. Omoruyi, please be concise. 1 minute. Go ahead.
Not a question. My question was not, the first one was not answered. Will you agree to declare, this one is happening now. We don't want to solve one and leave the other. I'm talking of a holistic approach where a state of emergency and amnesty will be declared or courtesy in Edo State so that they will have opportunity to submit their arms. It is not today that the most deadliest, the deadliest group in Edo State is Aye. They kill over nothing. We did agree to, he knows all of them. Let the number one come together. Every number one come together. Submit their arms and declare total war, a total emergency, and amnesty, courtesy.
Okay, you've delivered your message. You are repeating it. Go ahead, sir.
He didn't answer him. I wasn't attacking him.
I said, can I answer you, Mr. Man?
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, comrade.
Okay, good. First of all, Kabaka is not a police. He's not a military man. Kabaka is just a public activist that always cry out if something wants to went wrong. And secondly, this killing that my brother is emphasizing today, have I not been emphasizing it? It's on social media, it's on everywhere. Okay, what else do you want me to do? You want me now to carry that I'm not laughing with, to go and be looking for people? No. And again, you people are getting wrong impression. Forget maybe people that is fighting inside the community, they are this color or that color or Aji or Ewe or Mafai, they are the one fighting. Is it Aye and Ewe that or Mafai that cause the problem? No. The problem is community and community. And secondly, these people are no longer parading themselves on one color or this. They are parading themselves as a vigilante. Even the boy that died and the picture is display, you saw his uniform.
You understand? That those people are following the vigilante in their domain. I don't know if you understand. And when it happens, they run large crowds. So these are what we need to sanitize. Don't take it to confront, is this, we not confront, they are doing their own. But this, I will tell you vividly, this is not a confront issue. We know confront is evolved based on one person will be this color, this one will be this color. But this one has evolved, not who is not confront and who is confront, everybody is not involved.
All right, comrade. Let me get another question for you so that we don't stay here for so long. Akim. Okay.
He said, what are we going to do to stop all this killing?
And to stop courtesan.
Yes. To stop courtesan.
Yeah.
I've come out in social media before. If you are not registered organization, you don't need to parade yourself as member of anything. If you are registered organization, you have a right to parade yourself for one thing. And if you are being caught, the organization should provide you or responsible for it. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think for me, there's a freedom of association. There's a freedom of this. There's freedom of that. But it does not warrant killing each other.
Okay.
I don't know if you understand.
Yes.
It does not warrant.
You have answered that. You have answered that. Comrade.
If you want to stop it, I cannot just, you now cannot stop it. Me now cannot stop it. Even me, maybe I was small when all these processes started. But now the young generation are taken to other level. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean we should fold our hands. Okay, because Kabaka is ideal. Because I guess that doing something that is not good. Kabaka should go the match and without saying no. I don't do that.
All right.
If you are really follower of Edo, you have Edo act. Follow all the videos that are done. I did it more than 5 times. My brother, what do you want me to do again?
Thank you, comrade. Thank you, comrade. Let us move on.
Can you come and stay and do the same thing? The way me I'm crying out.
Thank you.
Can you come and stay so that you see the impact? My brother, I'm saying all these things so that if it cannot be eradicated, so that it will be reduced, so that some people will caution themselves. That is my struggle.
Thank you. Thank you very much, comrade Toni Kabaka. I have Akim there. Akim, are you with me?
Yeah, I'm here, brother. I'm here.
Please go straight to the point. 1 minute. What's your question?
Okay. Yeah, comrade. Good evening once again. My question to you is that you know, I don't know you. I've never met you, and a lot of the things I've heard about you from people. And I must say to you that, to be honest with you, a lot of the things I've heard, they are not positive. They are more of on the negative side. So, but for me, I don't judge people based on what I've heard from others. So my question to you is that, do you think you, in the past, allowed people to do things in your name, to do a lot of negative things in your name, and you did not react to those actions or address those issues at those times that have not led to this negative perception of your personality?
Okay, my brother, may God Almighty bless you. You see, one time, I even said this on social media. One time, I came out on air. I was in a place one day. Some people came to meet me. He said, you did dance here? I said, yes. Wait, he said, they don't use your name for some time. People just decide, they say, Kabaka. If I don't see you here, and I just said, I'm not decided, we're going to go back home. My brother, a lot of things have been happening like that. And I came out vividly and even give my number. My number is everywhere. I say anywhere. You say somebody using my name. My number is this, is that. All the person and call me. You know how many people we arrest in state ID.
Police will even call me on phone. Kabaka, this man is before us here. He said in Kabaka, I didn't know we know you. So we want him to come and see him. I will also go to station. He happened in CID. He happened in Adia. He happened in area Pumua. I went there and said, are you Kabaka? I said, yes, it's Kabaka. Which Kabaka are you? He said, Toni Kabaka. I said, Toni Kabaka can never be two. Police causing no man and a criminal. Like your name, like the youth. When we hear, my brother, you see, some people, I want to tell you now, make people understand, I make me speak this broken. Some people for their abroad where you did, run leave me for 15 years. Say that so that me kill out, that me drive them, come up for us, that me do this one. Then they go, they use my name, Shop Aduro. Have I ever done that in my life? The people go use my name, they talk about going for abroad. My mega company told me, a lot of people told me, I keep surprised. My brother, not be me give my name. Now I call, they call me, they give me name. And again, Kabaka is not my name. Kabaka is my father's name. My name is Toni. So carrying my father's name as a senior son, I think it's not a crime. And my father is not a dubious man. He's from Nigeria and retired successfully.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
A lot of people using my name does not mean they are talking to me. So there is a name.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Anybody else, because we need to let him go. Anybody that wants to ask a question?
Yes.
Okay. Please.
Why were they using your name? Were they using your name? Yes. Why were they using your name? Why were they using your name? And what were they using your name to perpetrate? Why you?
My brother, I've never seen anybody use my name for killing or for robbery. All I have heard, even all the security agencies Benin, either they use my name to go and collect somebody money, or they use my name to say a Kabaka brother touched me, or to use my name to protect their property, that this property is more for me, if Kabaka sister, or you see somebody bought a box. I want to tell you today, I remember this now. Somebody bought a box, took a box. This person now went to go and write Kabaka sister or this tuke. I didn't even know. I was at home. Somebody that snapped it and sent it to me. I said,
Sir, I'm sorry, you've not answered my question. Why your name? Why not my name? Why your name?
I will answer you. You say, why are they using my name? Why are they using my name? I'm taking reference now. You say, why are they using my name? Okay, that woman that brought Kabaka sister in his vehicle to get paid, he wrote it because maybe for people not to disturb his car. Because what happened? I not sent for this woman. I said that you arrest that boss. They arrested the boss. And they invited the owner of the boss. Could you, when the owner was coming, she's an handicap. This lady is an handicap. She cannot even walk from here to 20 steps. She was using a crutch. And I asked, he said she was born like that. Do you know me before? He said no. Why did you write my name in your vehicle? He said because it disturbed his vehicle too much. I look at her.
Nigel Watch, this is Engineer Ken. I have a question.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, Engineer Ken. Hold on, please.
Because I thought the position of the woman. So I cannot know God. I'm created by God.
Okay.
Some people will be talking in our process. They will say they do Kabaka. Kabaka is the we do the
all right.
Now, sit down with me. Listen, sir. I have a time for you because I hold my people explanation.
Okay.
I don't know if you understand. I have a time for you. I went to the rain were falling, and fortunately my car wiper was faulty, and a rainy season just started. Wow. And he happened to meet me inside the rain. I have to park so that the rain will come down. I want to enter the restaurant. I getting there, I met few boys and some few girls. We were drinking. So after sitting down, I started buying them drink. We were kissing the ring, we were heavily falling. Could you believe a boy that we had learned later working with me was saying, hey, you know what happened yesterday in the show that they do in Ringo? Kabaka, your brother gone. You should go. You put one policeman, you fall. He didn't blah, blah, blah. He was just talking. I was not intervening. This Kabaka is it. He said, God, if you see us, this. He didn't even know that he is talking to Kabaka. I will mention the boy's name. The boy is in Okwala. He was my boy. After I had to throw him here to come and know the kind of person around. His name is AP. AP is his name. I mentioned his name so that he's in Okwala. So that anybody from Okwala can find out this. I don't say come. After he finished, and I say come. I'm Toni Kabaka. He said yes. I said I'm Toni Kabaka. Then another one happened again in a Wokubu police station. People went to community to go and fight. We were mentioning Kabaka. When Kabaka, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know if it's so or not. The woman said, it's not Kabaka. It's not Kabaka. Kabaka, don't bring up on, don't do this, don't. The woman. So the DPO now is back to me. He said, Kabaka, I went to station. I see that the woman was repeating it. The DPO now asked the woman, did you know Kabaka? He said, yes. Very huge. He said, if you see him, it's like a giant. You understand? He described negative part of me. I'm very smallish. The DPO now pointed at me that look at Kabaka.
No, I'm not asking my question. This is just story. This is story.
I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot today. That is why now. You know, listen to me vividly. If really we want to be our brother's keeper, you know why I cry out over this game? Because everybody knows that the person that I'm talking about is my brother one. And normally a few months ago, he bought me a car. And the Enogen said they want to come and use me to come and fight with their community. I had to return the car. God, please, I'm not part of community. I returned the car since. Now, what happened, my brother? The same person is doing this. I'm hearing his Kabaka brother is this. And I've called him more than 20 times. That thing that is happening is no good. How long can we be killing ourselves? Well, they said people there. Why are you doing that? My brother, I've done the best and God Almighty is watching my heart.
All right.
I cannot because you are my brother. You are doing this. We should just put our hands.
Comrade.
I think we get it clear now. There's a connection. I'm sorry, sir. I think we get it clear now. There's a connection. They bought you a car. That should be an interest. And now they're now using your name. Now they wanted you to fight for them. That's why they bought you a car. You now returned the car. So you now saw the killings there. They are using your name. You now came on air.
He said, left his hold on. He's responding to you. Okay. Go ahead.
I have him explanation. I want him explanation. Listen, sir. You remember vividly, I posted that I want to do my birthday. This man in question, I said it before. I think he's a good man. But if it's because you are good, things are happening. Fellow brothers are dying. We should not say the truth. No. I don't have any interest there. If you watch the video of the audio with him, he said, I've not seen Kabaka before. We don't even know him. And it is true. I am not looking for anything there. Take my word. My God, I'm telling you with my bottom of my heart. These days, people send me pictures of what is happening, how they are using AK to be fighting each other, to communities. And that masses have decided because the story that they did today in the program was not different from all the story they did to me. I don't know if you understand. It does not mean I don't have interest. If I have interest there, we'll go back. that we serve.
All right.
Give me.
All right, comrade, that's fine. Comrade. Comrade, that is fine. That is fine. Lefty Sitoya, please allow other people to talk. Please, please, please. To be honest, my people, before I give audience for Engineer Ken, because Engineer Ken have not contributed anything since. Comrade Toni Kabaka came out, in case we have forgotten. He came out and he said, our youths are killing themselves. He revealed some names and he suggested, he gave himself out on how we can create a solution. We are not actually focusing on that now. What we are focusing on are too personal, and I'm not happy about that. Please, anybody that wants to put again now, please talk about the video Comrade Toni Kabaka did. If not, I will cut the person off. I'm sorry, I don't want to be rude. Comrade Toni Kabaka did a video and Obage community responded. Please, let's take it like that. And I want to go to everybody. Hold on, Engineer Ken. Please go ahead with your question. Unmute yourself, please. Engineer Ken, unmute yourself. Engineer Ken, are you there with me? I think
okay.
You are
yes, I'm here with you. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Yes, and good afternoon, Toni Kabaka. Oh, yeah, not Semekoyo. Yes, Koyo. The thing is this, Toni, I want to ask you a very good question. I want to ask you one. As I'm asking, I want you to reply me short. Why you?
Okay.
Go ahead now.
Why you?
We have been still talking of this.
Yeah, go on.
Okay.
Yeah,
we have been talking
Toni.
of this for the past 30 minutes.
Why him? What do you mean, why you? I don't understand.
Why you? Okay, Toni, why you means that why you as the one that now voiced out about the killings of our youth in that community or in Edo State as a whole, that you're not crying out for the commissioner of police and the inspector general of police to come in and fight and join you to arrest them.
Okay, we got that. Thank you, Engineer Kel.
Okay.
You got that, right? Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Not yet. Give my own platform to talk and to answer the question. So you need to answer this. I have one more for him.
Oh, deliver the boat now. Can you deliver the boat? No.
Okay, let me deliver the boat. Okay. The second one is this, Toni. Toni, I remember that a couple of months ago, and even apart from that, we all know that you belong to the confirmed black ass.
Yes.
You belong to the black ass. Hold on, Niger Watch. You can't cut us out like that. This is a debate and this is a platform that we all can talk. We know that you belong to the black ass. And you now want to come out and rebel against the AA and the Buccaneers and every other court. Don't you think that will bring a court war in Benin?
Okay. Is that a question, right? Let him answer you.
That's a question. You need to answer me that.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Ken. Thank you.
It's not only AA and Mafites and whatever. Even blackouts is involved. Are you getting me?
No, that was what you said on your blog or on your statement. You never mention black ass. You mention AA and Mafites. You never mention black ass. You never mention black ass.
You are repeating yourself, Engineer Ken. You said it 3 times.
Yeah. Engineer Ken, let me answer you. Engineer Ken, let me answer you. If you want to find solution for crisis, if it's Peter that is fighting, you say it that is Peter that is fighting. If you have a crisis in anywhere, if it's John that caused the problem that is fighting, you mention that it's John that caused the problem that is fighting. And not only that, if you can remember again, even the confront you said I belong to, when they were fighting, when some hoodlums inside that is not part of New Black movement were fighting, we brought them to book. They were arrested, even in the community that I stay in. A confront, my own confront, color, kill somebody from another confront. We invaded the house, we apprehend some and get to police. As I speak, they are EDG of Uber. The house is still there, nobody in that house. Because you cannot kill and come and be living free with us. I've done this over this for now, and people will testify.
All right.
So call me because you belong to Nagba Man Group, and you belong to Nagba Man Group, and Nagba Man Group is doing some people inside are doing something that is not good. You should hold your mouth. No, we should not do that. Listen, this very crisis that is going on, is between two confront that started it. Other people, both everybody now involved. You know why crisis happen in community? Everybody will now cry out and with that anger, everyone want to activate. So my brother, we coming out to say it the way it is.
Right.
You can also control from Kadama State. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
Me, I have a brother, I have a friend, I have a relative that is all different places. Even you that is talking, you also have a brother, you must have a family, you must have a relation in all these things that we are saying. Does it mean not you're a relation now that is also a member, they are also a constitutor? No.
All right. Thank you, comrade.
Does it mean that those people that belong even before we even started school?
One more thing, comrades. Yes. Comrades.
Yes.
Hello, comrades.
Go ahead.
Comrades.
Go ahead, Ken.
Hello, comrades. Toni Kabaka. Hello. Okay.
Speak.
All right, comrades. Thank you. And we have held you. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm speaking now. Can you hear me?
Yes, we are hearing you.
Can you hear me? I'm speaking. Okay, good. Thank you, Tony. Tony, thank you. You know, we have held you and you have cleared yourself. I want to ask you another question. Tony, how can we trust you? Because what we are fighting for, we are not fighting against you. We are not fighting against you. What we want in our state, in our lovely state, we want sanity in our state. We want peace in our state. So we need a youth that want to stand as a different to bring sanity to that home. And another thing again, when I paused just now, I went back to your video. I saw when you call out your own brother and you says that he has at 6 AK-47 in his house. For you to call out your own brother like that, I give you a thumbs up. I give you a kudos, and I salute your effort. Toni Kabaka, if you give us this night and tell us, we Nigeria Watch, that we can trust you and you can bring sanity to that state, trust me, we will give you our support and we will throw our wings we'll throw our wings to your wings so that you can fly very well as an eagle. But the only thing that we need from you is to give us that assurance that you are ready to work for real. that the past has to be bygone by bygone. But this time you are ready to do, you are ready to make it right.
Thank you, Engineer Ken, for that.
Mr. Niger,
thank you.
Can I say? Can I ask a question?
Everybody hold on.
I need to ask a question.
Everybody hold on. Go ahead, Toni Kabaka. Yes.
Engineer Ken, first and foremost, you said, what can we do and what are we going to do to make sure we are living in a good atmosphere? If I did not say that, will this contribution come up? Can we be looking for a solution? No. That is the reason why when things are going wrong in your place, if it did not affect you today, does not mean it will not affect you one day. It may affect somebody close to you. I don't know if you understand. So if we cannot wait for that to happen, that is why we are the only power I have is to cry out. After crying out, government will now say this thing that they boy say. Let's do a research.
Exactly.
You understand? This is why we are crying out. Crying out is because the youth that is dying, that they are killing, that is killing themselves. We love them. We need them in this society. And we are not so also happy that they are killing themselves. We will contribute to our own part until when God says yes. I don't know if you understand. All these things we are doing in life, and people are watching. People are seeing it. My brother, what I will advise if there will be a solution. If there will be a solution, first of all these bodies need to be engaged. Government need to be knowing all their plans that they have. I don't know if you understand. Being a confront person does not mean you have license you must keep. Being a confront person does not mean you must go and look for trouble. Being a confront person does not give you justice to be carrying gun. If not, maybe all the number one would have been carrying gun or oppressing people. You can see people that are doing this thing. They are doing it from their own angle of their perspective because of where they are benefiting from. I don't know if you understand me.
Yeah.
No, if we say confessing, you should stop killing. We cannot stop confront in this life. I grew up and meet confront in this life. I don't know if you understand.
All right.
The only thing we can do, how we can sanitize it, and we also engage them. Engagement is what matters a lot.
Okay, thank you, comrade. Thank you, comrade. Please, let's move on. Let me take question from another person. My panelists, please. I said it before. It's so sad, to be honest. It's so sad that Comrade Toni Kabaka, this is the second time. I remember when I brought him here for interview. He spent 1 hour 48 minutes and nobody could ask any relevant questions. All I was receiving was attack, and upon attack. Now, he's been here now for the past 8 minutes. Please, hold on. He's been here for the past 1 hour, 8 minutes. None of you is responding to the video he did, which Obage community responded to, which they countered. All I'm receiving here, especially from my panelists, is attack. It's so unfortunate because I don't know how you people want us to move. Yes, sir. Go.
Niger Watch.
All right.
Niger.
People want to see you. This is a platform.
I have a question, please.
Yeah, they need to. Everybody cannot ask questions in the same way. It's their way of asking questions. You also answer them when they ask you. Because me, I'm living here, they are not here. So, and I'm happy they are also listening to me. So, anyhow, their question comes.
Okay.
It's the only person that has skeleton in the cupboard that will be afraid to answer questions.
All right. Let me comrade, hold on, Wilfred. Akim, go ahead. 1 minute, please.
No, thank you very much again. Comrade, thank you once again. Mr. Niger Wash, I think what you need to understand with this debate tonight and with Comrade coming to join us is that it's not really about his personality that I think people are going about. I think what we are trying to do here is to build a bridge. There's a disconnect somewhere between a lot of people and Comrade Toni Kabaka. And I think this is an opportunity to build that bridge so that moving forward, there will be a level of understanding, because whatever you're saying they should ask him regarding the video, that one is something that has happened now. How do we avoid it going forward? So this is why people are asking this. It's just about building trust, trying to create a relationship. So Comrade is here today. I said maybe we just want to ask him questions, then everybody move on. But we want to try to create a relationship, to build a partnership. So you would not blame people for asking personal questions, because for you to be able to gain that trust from him, you know me very well. You know my opinion about him.
Even when Lefty Sitoya was asking questions, Comrade Toni Kabaka was willing to answer. But my concern is time. We might be here for the whole day.
Yeah, if we have to be here for maybe an extra half an hour, 1 hour, we're trying to build a relationship. You see, I've not asked him.
Everybody hold on. Go ahead.
Let me finish, please. Let me finish.
Hold on. Yes.
What I'm trying to say is that, Comrade, yeah.
Hold on. Go ahead, Comrade. Yeah.
First of all, if I said I'm not happy with all this question, which means I don't know myself.
All right.
You know why I submit myself condescend low to answer my people is because this is the same social media that spoil my enemy's name. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
And the same social media is very powerful. So before anything go astray, before your name will evolve, before people will say that the Kabaka brother, you need to come out and say it the way it is. And I don't believe them.
All right.
Love them as brothers.
All right.
Can I finish now, Mr. Najawash?
Yes. Okay.
Can I finish now? Because you cut me short.
Okay, that's fine. Akim, go ahead, random.
Thank you very much, Mr. I wasn't attacking you anytime. I'm just trying to create an awareness around this. Mr. Comrade, my third question is this. For me, I don't, like I said to you before, I don't have anything against you. I don't know you. You don't know me. So there's no way I'm going to have any negative view about yourself. So I just ask questions based on how I think we can move forward. That is if you've noticed that those are the way I've asked my questions since. So my other question is this now: because of your political affiliation,
let me finish, Comrade.
Because of your political affiliation, do you think that it will create a perspective that what you are doing or what you're trying to do is political, or you're playing politics? I just want, because I'm not saying that is what you're doing, I just want you to clear the mind of the people.
Okay. All right.
My brother, may God forbid politics have come and gone. We contested again. We still have like 3 years before whatever election that will come up in Edo State. And we still have a few months to like presidency. We don't even know God is bringing on board. So we should not be bringing politics out of it, coming into it. If you watch my video, I even call on the government, the Edo State government. This is getting out of hand. It's a collective effort. I don't know if you understand. When you see your people dying and nothing is happening, no response, we need to cry out so that they can reach out to the government and the security agency so that there will be a quick intervention. I don't know if you understand. Now, bringing government to whatever truth I'm saying, I really feel so bad. And secondly, it's not encouraging. We can also fold our hands here, see this going the way it is. I remember vividly when these people were doing something in social media. Kabaka, where you day? Whether they do this one, Kabaka, where you day? If not this one now, Kabaka, you know what are you going to do in life that you can satisfy human being? Me myself, at times I will sit down, I will keep asking questions. What are we going to do that these people will understand? If you are saying the truth, people will be there to destabilize your effort. If you want the best for your people, people will be there to disappear. How long can we continue like this? My brother, I love your question and your question went straight. The solution to all these things, if really we want to stop, in Ohiri. Do you know how many people that died in Ohiri? Okay, let's say if I quickly know that Ohiri owned, if not of recent, I could have been person that will shout because Ohiri, people died there. Okay, people that died there, if you trace people inside there, you see that injured man is inside, non-injured man is inside. It must not comply, it must not be say na confra or na peace. We should not be emphasizing on all those things. We should be going straight to the point. My brother, listen, sorry. Yeah. You understand? Because in Ohiri, the same thing played. They used AK-47 to kill more than 6 people in Ohiri. This one happened of recent again. It's on social media. My brother, our people are dying now, and I can't look.
All right, comrade. Let someone else ask a question.
The question we are going to ask on that day, what was your contribution?
All right, thank you. Thank you, comrade.
What is your contribution when you were there? Man, my God.
Thank you, comrade. Thank you, comrade. And before I go to Mr. Jimo, I want to respond to a comment on the comment section. Francine, you said, Naija Wash, what does comrade have to say about the video of the community elders denying him? He have responded to that. Please, you need to rewatch this. You want to respond to that again?
No. Let's move on. Can we move on? Can we move on, please?
Yeah, let's
We can move on. We are past that.
I think we've dragged a lot.
We have repeated so many questions here since.
No,
everybody,
repetition.
He has answered that already. He has answered that already. And what we're going back to that.
All right,
Solution, please. Solution.
All right, Mr. Jimo, go ahead. Hold on, comrade.
Thank you.
No, you will answer it after this question. No, he will play the video back again, sir. He will play it back. You all. Okay.
No.
We need to round up soon.
It's not about you alone. It's all about you.
You are the moderator.
Comrade, we have time. We need to round up in 20 minutes. You have already answered that. Just hold on, comrade. We have a question from you from Mr. Jimo. Mr. Jimo, you have the floor.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Mine is not just a question. I want to tell Toni Kabaka something. You see, from the very beginning, if you go back to what I said, I think Engineer Ken has come to that same conclusion. We all need to listen to that video, analyze it properly. Otherwise, these questions will take up to 30 minutes. I think the reason why we are staying too long is because we concentrated on the person and not the message. Engineer Ken went back to listen to the video and saw when the guy started with his own family, his own village, which was what I said from the beginning. I want to thank Toni Kabaka. I don't know him. He doesn't know me. We are speaking to the world now, so I've not met him before. But for coming out and speaking his mind, for every one of us on this live program today, who among us can come out in Benin and say, you, Osakpawan, you have a gun, say to the police? We can't. We can't. For somebody to come out or put his life on the line, my brother, I think we should give him praise for that. And let us know what we can do to contribute to the safety of our people. That's where we should go to. The guy never said he needed a contract. He never said we should employ him. He only called on the IG. So it is anything Kabaka knows that we can do from the diaspora to at least help the situation. We need to join him in this fight. That's my advice, and I really want to praise him.
Thank you.
All those
Thank
that
you,
also
Mr.
asked questions, they did well. You know, I'm not saying
Yeah.
you both didn't do well for asking those questions, but at least let's encourage him. Thank you.
No, thank you very much. Before I go back to Comrade Toni Kabaka, everybody who asked questions today, Mr. Akim made me to understand why all those questions were passed, especially from my brother Lefty Sitoya, because Lefty Sitoya continued to ask questions and questions and questions, which I also like the response from Comrade Toni Kabaka. Even when I tried to stop lefties, Comrade Toni Kabaka said, no, let him talk. Fine. But Akim managed to let me know that everybody are trying to build a bridge, you know, to build a connection with Comrade Toni Kabaka, which I appreciate that. But now, because we have just 10 minutes left now to let Comrade Toni Kabaka go, or 5 minutes, please, I want us now to focus on our brothers that are losing their lives daily now, because that is what Comrade Toni Kabaka is emphasizing on now. And that is what me, myself, have been emphasizing on for a very long time. People are dying and they have parents. They have loved ones. What can we do about this? My next question, I'm giving opportunity for lefties. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, sir. For me, one of the solutions is to pressurize the state government to enact a law, anti-courtesan law. That is very, very important at this point. We should also try to write to the palace to draw the attention of His Royal Majesty. We will write to the palace of His Royal Majesty. If possible, we can mobilize and march to the place and let him know what is happening beneath, so that I can also call those leaders in their various domains to order. But we need this law. This is the better time we need this anti-courtesan law. This is one of the solutions we should focus on.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Let me answer you.
Go ahead, Comrade Toni Kabaka. Thank you.
My brother, may God bless you. I hear your response. You did know vividly that even the monarch have brought out different, the call of different priests, chief priests of different shrine to pass a course on this killing. When we were crying out on the same social media, on the same channels and everywhere, the palace took it upon themselves and brought out this call of different chief priests to bring out whatever power they have to pass a course on killing in Benin. Are you aware of that? Since that is
I'm aware of that.
Yeah, since that did not even bring the solution, I think the solution is the security agency.
The government.
We should enact a law. We need a law. We need a law on anti-courtesan in this state.
Okay.
Have their own, which will have that law. Yeah.
All right, Lefty Sitoya, go ahead. You want to say something?
My brother, yes, you are talking about a law as if you don't know. You know that there is a law. If the law is active, somebody like Kabaka should have been in jail because he's a cultist. Who agreed to hold on, please. I'm talking, I have the right to talk. Because it's anti-courtesan. You have to renounce. You know so many of us address so many cases in anti-courtist. And before we address the cases, we'll make sure they renounce. They have to renounce. You don't say I'm a courtist. It is a crime.
Okay, hold on.
No, I want to suggest. I'm suggesting. The truth is this. If we must stop this, the government has to be sincere. The government has to be sincere.
How do you want the government to be sincere when we have a lot of these people inside his own cabinet?
Let's enact a law first. Those state government has no law against anti-courtesan.
Okay, all right.
We should enact a law first.
Okay. Go ahead, comrade.
The question is for me, not you.
Go ahead.
No question.
Yes, yes, go ahead.
My brother, you said vividly that if there is law, Kabaka need to be arrested. Well, it's not. I want to tell you, my brother, if you are in Benin, if really you are in Benin, you cannot be here. Killings are happening. You go to ITV and mention the people that is killing each other. I've mentioned, if you want to emphasize, I've mentioned my own color when they were fighting. If I'm biased or I'm sentimental, is the video not sit there? Do you think it's all body that like killing? Did you think, as White said, if we have different policemen officer carrying arm and uniform, if they go and commit, is it the force that said that? Is it the general that employed that said that? You know, in life, you tie something in your wrapper when you want to sleep. When you wake up, it's still you that will lose it. I don't know if you understand. My brother, you saying that I've received a lot of things from people that don't even know me. What bring me to this Niger Watch was people were challenging me. Kabaka was doing Kabaka. I've come out several times. Up till now, I've not seen proof. Even you that is talking, I may not know you. Maybe we have one or two challenges, I don't know, that makes you to take it so far like this, that Kabaka need to be arrested. Now, if you say Kabaka need to be arrested, that means you want to take it so far like this, that your family is exempted, or your friends are exempted. My brother, let me be sincere. If your friends are part of it, does not mean they are supporting evil or they like evil. My brother, listen. Let's say you know why we always have challenge in life if we are trying to resolve problem. People want to divide interest of the good people.
All right. I need to come in, please.
Comrade, because of time. I need to go back to people that need to call in now.
Just 1 second. I just want to clear something quick.
1 second. Oh yeah, go ahead.
You see, leftists that on that issue, right?
We have two leftists here. Leftist Itoya is here. Leftist Amamusa is here. Which one are you addressing?
Sorry, leftist. The one that just said Comrade Toni Kabaka should be in jail.
Okay, leftist Itoya.
Okay, what I want to say, if that is how it goes, it means that someone like Professor Wole Soyinka should also be in prison.
Exactly.
No, because he's come out to publicly claim that he was the founder of Pirate. So I don't think that is the point here. I think the point is that we have an issue at hand.
I need to ask,
and it needs to be resolved.
Okay, I'll be raising my hand saying so.
I can answer you that.
I'll be raising my hand saying.
Okay, no, everybody hold on. Everybody hold on. Let me go to Wilfred. Wilfred, go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Tony, are you still there? Mr. Tony.
He's here with us. He's here. Go ahead.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Tony. See, I want to take you, on base of the video you made. You talked about insecurity, the anti-called boys, and we also have a very serious issue at hand, land grabbing. Okay. We have not been seeing you recently, joining the few Edos in agitating for, bringing justice to those people, those oppressed about land grabbing. We have not been seeing you active in helping us to fight these land grabbers. And I don't know why. And number two, you actually was the first person who made a recommendation to the state government about neighborhood watch, if I can remember, right? Neighborhood watch, how far is it going? What do you think? Because it seems there is a lot that we don't know in terms of how we can secure our states. It seems you know a lot that we don't know. So don't you think it would be very, very nice for you to approach our royal palace again, since we know you are the governor, you are not in good terms, and submit this fresh proposal because security is
Lenny,
very,
your
very
questions
important.
is too long. He's going to forget some, Mr. Wilfred.
No, it's just 2 questions. No.
No, but you have been talking for the past 1 hour.
It's just 2 questions. I'm not even reach up to minutes. Okay, well, let me say, okay, Mr. Tony, you had.
Okay, hold on. He said he want to answer you now. Go
You
ahead,
didn't have it.
comrade, please. Time 2 minutes.
Be brief.
Okay, Wilfred, round up, Wilfred.
Okay, just like I was saying. So, how do you intend to have this done? Because we want to hear more of you on the strategies you've been putting in place. We want to know those strategies so that you can also relate it with a lot of us in diaspora to see how we can come together. But first things first, you have to approach our royal father and see how you can still break into the arena of the governor, because it seems you know a lot of things that we can put in place to solve this insecurity and crime in our state.
That's 30
Thank
minutes. You say 1 minute now, another 30 minutes you spend. So, oh yeah, go ahead, comrade Toni Kabaka. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, thank you. You know this video have triggered a lot of things. In the extent that before Kabaka cried out, you know this thing is serious. Good. And again, the government that you are talking about, the people gave me a call that yes, even the government, this CSO to the governor was also attacked in that same place. I don't know if you understand. They will even make a call. There was a call today from the board, from government house and everything, because these people, they also want this to reign. I don't know if you understand. They are not taking it because I'm APC on that. They gave me a call because they even make a lesson that they were also attacked in that same point. I don't know if you understand. So saying if you are not afraid of government, no, I'm a property of government. Company concern. Even though I'm not part of the government, does not mean I'm not the property of government. Let me set of all.
All right.
And really, if really we want to talk about security in our state, it's not one person challenge. It's not. It's a connective effort. And secondly, let me answer your question. You said people have been crying, advocating for a land grabber. Why have not been seen talking about land grabber? I am the one that started the issue of land grabber. And on precinct, we even did one. It does not mean that you must see my face. We also have a way of working with the intelligence in Benin, telling them what happened in this area, telling them what happened in this area. Do you know why this one rolled out? Why this one was on air? Because the killing was too much. We were trying to make sure their peace, they did not accommodate it. Before I now cry out that we should no longer put our people are dying. I think that is not a bad thing. My brother, you said that you cry and go to the palace. Palace have done their best. And the way and manner calling on the youth in Benin to the palace, advising them, and passing a course on the people that is killing in Benin. All these things are out there. The only solution, the people that can bring solution, is the security agency and the state government. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
They are the one that can provide appropriate solution. Saying you are going to get solution from me, the way and manner, if me myself now, with the way and manner you people are even looking at me to be, or with the way and manner you people think I am, if me myself now apprehend somebody, and if I saw the person doing evil, and maybe it's not my color. What you say is because it's not my color, that's why I apprehend it.
All right, comrade, because of time. Comrade.
That's why, my brother, let me tell you, if we want to assist ourselves, let's throw away sentiments.
All right, comrade. I want to pick calls. Hello, please turn down your system. Good evening to you, your name and where you are calling us from. Turn down your system.
Hello?
Hello, sir. What's your name? Where you calling from? I beg you get 1 minute. I beg, talk to us 1 minute. Go ahead. Lefty Sitoya. Yeah. All right. Your 1 minute is up, sir. Thank you very much. Let me talk to somebody else.
Can I answer your question?
No. Lefty, soon. Hold on, please. Hello, good evening to you, Mr. Henry. Go ahead. You have 1 minute. Turn down your system. Mr. Henry, you should know the rules. Hello, go ahead, madam. Thank you, Mr. Henry. Go ahead. 1 minute you have. Go straight to the point.
Toni Kabaka, God bless you for this you have done. The truth is that if you can see, Mr. Tony came out to cry out because of the pain that we are losing our youth in Edo State. It's not because of any ambition or political ambition that makes him to come out. Now, if you look at the last statement he made, he said the only way we can get solution it is the security agency from the government, and which is the truth.
All right.
Let us go back to what leftist
Itoya. Leftist Itoya.
No, the other
Okay, leftist Amamosa.
What he just said, that the only solution is that the government has to enact a law, and that is the truth.
Okay.
But I want to remind us, our government they are not sleeping. If you remember, it is about 3 days ago, you brought out that Obaseki have just enacted a law concerning that the land grabbing.
Yeah.
So I believe with this that Mr. Toni Kabaka has just done, the government will start working in hand so that they will do something about this.
Exactly. Thank you, sir. We need to move on. You have exhausted your 1 minute. I'm sorry. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hello, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Diaspora Vibes. Go ahead. You have 1 minute. Go straight to the point.
Good evening, everyone.
Thank
I
you.
would like to direct this question to Mr. Itoya, Comrade Leftist Itoya. Leftist Itoya, do you know that the deputy governor of Edo State is in the court? Why is he not in jail? One. Then number two, I would like to just give a proper solution to this whole menace that has been happening. When I remember vividly, Toni Kabaka made a proposal to the palace on neighborhood watch. He will really understand what it means, neighborhood watch. You see, all these cultists, Mafite, they have their own representative in every area in Edo State. Toni Kabaka knows what I'm talking about. They have their own representative. Each area has their own number one man. Toni Kabaka is my in-law. I knew him for a long time, so you understand. They have their representative in all areas in Edo State, not just Benin City. What the government needs to do.
All right. Your minute is up. 10 seconds,
Let him
please.
finish.
It's for the state governor to call the whole number one man in Edo State in different court group. Put them on the pen and paper. Tell them to call all their number one man in all the neighborhood in Edo State. Bring all of them to the state house. Let them sign an undertaking. If anything, this one is representative Ogola. If I hear anything happen, the number one man of a year, number one man of a year, number one of Bokadia.
All right.
If I hear anything happen in Ogola, I'm coming to pick every one of you. I'm not even coming to look for those people that did whatever they did.
All right. That's for advice. We are done. We are done with you. Thank you.
Let me answer that.
No, hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. Alex, you are here with us. Good evening to you. Go ahead. Go straight to the point.
Okay, Mr. Toni Kabaka, I want to say that for me, courtism will never end in Edo State. I have my reasons. I will tell you. Number one, Obungbe Edo State lies. Obungbe. Even the government is courtesan. Court in the government house. They are all courtists. As for assembly, they are all courtists. Police, top policemen, they are all courtists. When we give no you will say somebody to go arrest somebody. The next 1 week, somebody will just call. Number one will just call from somewhere. Here, one Lord don't call. I'm gonna free that guy.
All right.
Never behave to this. You're too much.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you. We don't have time. We don't have enough time. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Comrade Toni Kabaka, please. 2 minutes. Comrade Toni Kabaka, respond to everybody who called in. Yes.
They married us easily at the end. Secondly, if all this thing is big and really the way that price has said, you will see there will be peace all over everywhere. We love our brothers. We need them to follow their future. Their future it cannot be held with anybody. If their future is destined by God, we don't know what they are going to become. I don't know if you understand.
Yes.
So the solution is what the diaspora just said.
Okay, thank you.
If something happened in social area, I agree with some of the people that did it. All these things we are pointing it out, all these things will be a thing of the past.
Thank you, Comrade. Comrade, I have another caller here. Just hold on, Comrade Toni Kabaka. Hello, Epa, go ahead, talk to us, sir. Good evening, sir.
First of all, I would like to appreciate the way Mr. Comrade Toni Kabaka cried out about the rampant killings going on in Edo State, especially Benin City.
Yeah.
Can we vividly ask Toni Kabaka to tell us how he can combat this act of killing in Edo State? Because what I'm hearing from the debate here is that nobody is approaching how we can approach it, how we can deal with the killings. We are all attacking Mr. Kabaka.
Okay, thank you.
I would like us to talk deeply about how Mr. Toni Kabaka can control this killing. That's what we are concerned of.
Yeah, but I think you have already answered that, because it needs the power of the government for this to happen.
Yes, answered that.
Yes.
Then we can approach the governor. We can also approach the governor through this debate.
Yes. Henceforth, we need to direct our plight to the government. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, this is what we are supposed to be talking. Not if somebody was an armed robber and he said he's no more armed robber, we cannot kill him instantly. Or somebody said he's not a believer, he goes around to the church and he said he's going to be a believer. Then the pastor cannot drive him away. We know a lot of things happened before, but we have to approach what he said now. He cried out that something is getting too much in Benin.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I'll talk later, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Let me go to the screen to my panelists. We are rounding up now. Anybody I picked, please, only 1 minute. Don't beat around, please. We need to round up. We've been here now for 3 hours. I'm going to Mr. Mori. Mr. Mori, talk to us. 1 minute. Go straight to the point.
Okay, I'll go straight to the point. Well, this security issue is everybody's concern. It moved from campus to the streets now to communities. That's why we're raising an arm. I also want us to look. I want to dwell on the solution now more than the problem. So I want to, if you look at the Onejes, the Okageles, the traditional rulers that are supposed to be custodian of our traditions and all that, most of them are courtists. Can we also look at the modus operandi, the way they are appointed, so that we're able to, so because they know what, before they grab land, they have people around them. They buy guns to fortify themselves before they can go to another person's land to grab it. Can we look at the modus operandi, the way they are appointed? So checkmate every Tom, Dick, and Harry becoming Onoje or Kagele everywhere.
Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Mr. Mori. We have Mr. Hassan. Mr. Hassan, good evening to you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good evening.
Yes. Go ahead. Where are you joining us from, Mr. Hassan?
I'm joining from Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates.
Okay, talk to me, my brother. Go ahead. You have 1 minute, though.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Mr. Nanja Watch.
Thank you.
I really appreciate this your program.
Thank you,
I just want to speak about this Toni Kabaka.
Yeah.
Like seriously, Toni Kabaka he have really trying his best to make sure that Edo State, in terms of criminal, in terms of corruption, you understand, we live Edo State. But however, I don't know what the government is doing in Benin Lagos Expressway. 2 minutes, we hear this robbery in Auchi. I don't know what Obaseki doing.
Okay. Yeah, we henceforth,
I supported Obaseki, me personally, supported Obaseki.
All right, Hassan, we are having issue with your network, but I guess I understand your message. You know, we should focus on the government, Edo State government, on the killing, kidnapping that is happening in across Edo State. I understand that. Thank you very much. We have DJ. DJ, are you there with me? DJ, you are here with us. You are not talking. All right, DJ, your time is up. We cannot wait for that. All right. Anybody want to contribute in my panelists? Okay, Wilfred, there was 1 minute. We are rounding up now. 1 minute.
Is Mr. Tony still there, please?
Yes, he's here with us.
Okay, Mr. Comrade, my a little advice or suggestion for you is just that you should please spend more time in doing a street-to-street campaign, a kind of awareness whereby you can be talking to these upcoming ones. If it's, taking it to the campus, creating this awareness, this initiative of sensitizing the upcoming adults of the danger going into courtesy, because you rightly said when you were growing up, it was just for fun, but now it's no longer for fun. They've turned into something else. So I want to please appeal to you to please, because you have a very large voice. So if you can start doing that, I think that can also help, whereby the young youth seeing you coming out, talking in that manner, that will also give them that confidence, that courage to say, you know what, if this man, this elderly person who have been in this game can be telling us not to go into it, that means he knows that is the best for us. So that's just the literature I just say I should let you know. Thank you for coming.
Thank you
God
very
bless
much.
you.
Akim, go ahead. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Go ahead, Akim. You are already wasting time.
30 seconds.
Now.
Thank you very much, comrade. I appreciate your presence here this evening, and I want to say thank you for the good work that you are doing regarding this issue. I understand that you've taken a lot of heat tonight, but I just want you to know that it's out of love, not hate. We all just want to, we all want a better Edo State, and the fact that you are able to put your name out there and be upfront and take whatever risk that is coming. I just want to let you know that For me personally, I appreciate what you are doing, and I want to say thank you. And you should not be discouraged from this debate this evening. We are like that on this platform, okay? It's not because maybe we have anything evil against you. You understand? I hope maybe one of this other day you'll be able to join us again, and we can discuss issues, how to promote our city, how to promote our state going forward. I just want to say thank you once again for participating. Thank you for taking your time to come and join us.
Thank you. You don't do.
Every 30 seconds, Niger was. I get time for here. Look, I get time for here.
Okay, maybe you said you are still wasting the time now.
I can't learn how to do MC. You want to learn how to do MC for you.
Leftist Amawosa, go ahead, talk to us.
I want to appreciate Comrade Toni Kabaka. He's a guy I know very well from Ogbe when I was having shop at Obama Market Office Complex. Truly, if you stay in Benin here, it's really tough. My leftist is here now. It's a city that no longer love truth. And once you are saying the truth, you're always standing alone. As a big threat to our society, especially in the state. I want to appreciate him for coming out boldly and for saying all this for everybody. And I also want to plead with him that Niger Watch will also be with him, but we need more information, a concrete information, so that we can work together and hit the ball rolling, so that the state can hit the governor, so it can enact the law of anti-cultism, and we'll start it from that level. Once again, I thank Toni Kabaka for coming out strong.
Thank you. Leftist Itoya, please, 1 minute.
Yes, I will appreciate Tony for being able to at least respond to most of our questions.
Thank you.
We are all here to carry Edo State and Nigeria forward. And personally, I am an anti-cultist. That is why I'm talking like this. We shouldn't in any way encourage cultism. It's a game of death. It doesn't bring anything good. Why I was attacking him is because, somebody like him that have gone so far, a lot of people are looking up to him. A lot of people want to be like him. And they are going that way. And he's now saying, no, that way is not good. It's going to be very difficult for a lot of people to believe what he is saying, because he has achieved a lot through that means. So we hope that the government is because Kabaka is doing very little. The truth is the government, assuming there's a good government, at least the country would have been okay. So I want to say thank you for at least lending your voice out in that aspect, at least. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Leftist. Epajimo, talk to us, sir. 1 minute, sir. We are rounding up now. I want Toni Kabaka to be the one that will talk last before we go.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, my co-families. I want to appreciate Mr. Toni Kabaka. I think from the very onset of the video, I stood by him from the very onset, because he has done a very great job for coming out and putting his life on the line for others as well. I have brothers and sisters back home. So for him coming out to put his life on the line, it's a great job. I think we need to encourage the government to do more. This whole problem that we now have to rely on ordinary citizens is the failure of the government to protect the life and property of the people. That we can't take away.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Comrade Toni Kabaka, are you there with us? Comrade. Oh, I think we lost Comrade Toni Kabaka right there. Let me see if we can. He tried. He's been there for 2 hours. Okay, Comrade Toni Kabaka. Yes, thank you very much. I want you to respond to everybody in 2 minutes. We are rounding up now.
Okay, what do you want me to say?
Yes, just a closing speech.
My brothers and sisters in diaspora, all what we are doing here is presently, and my concern is a safe landing for our people and for our investors and for our brother in particular. So this killing can be stopped if the security men is on their hand is on board, if the government hand is on board. I promise you this thing will be a thing of the past. Once we take 2 or 3 persons as an example, the rest will compose themselves. We know what we are saying. We should not be happy losing our brother because maybe the family is not close to us. We know that somebody's dying. No. Losing a human being, America cannot lose a soul. If America loses a soul, they would know and go do a deep findings what happened. What makes America to lose a soul? So we should also have that law. We should not just look at our brother like dying like a chicken and killing them like a rat. So those are the things.
Thank you, sir.
I don't have any interest in whatever. I don't have any whatever that people are saying. I swear to God.
Thank you.
I'm saying this with the bottom of my heart. I don't have any interest on anything. I've never, if you show me, if you go even call me now, if I know the route to that place, I think I will find it difficult. Although it's my village, I've never been there as of yet to be one thing that they are doing there.
All right, comrade.
So what I'm came out to do is for peace to reign, is for we to find a solution. That's it.
Comrade, thank you very much. Naija Wash and the Naija Wash family, the entire Naija Wash family want to appreciate you for doing this. You have done it before and you're doing it again. And I know you're also going to do it again and again and again because you've been here now with us for the past 2 hours to answer questions and you never answered any single questions here with anger. Even when you were pushed, you were still very polite. You applied humility throughout this call. I want to appreciate you. Thank you very much, Comrade Toni Kabaka. Thank you very much. We will do everything to support you. We are here. We open our arms. If you need us as Naija Wash so that we all can fight to bring total sanity to Edo State, we are always here because that is what we stand for. Thank you very much, sir.
God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir. Thank you. All right, my people right there, I understand the whole world was calling. We have 2,900 missed calls. This has never happened before. Like we said before, Comrade Toni Kabaka is a big voice. Whether you like it or not, if anybody like it or not, Comrade Toni Kabaka is a big voice in Edo State. Yes, now, how do we move Edo State forward? For those of you that's going to play back this video later on, please leave it on the comment section. Anyhow you think we can move Edo State forward, anyhow you think we can help our brothers that are currently killing themselves. For a reason I don't know, to be honest, how do we help them? How do we stop these killings? That is what I want to see on the comment section. Thank you very much, everybody, all my panelists. I appreciate every one of you. You all have done excellently well. Thank you, thank you. I better put your hand down. Everybody, I was one close.
Hold on. Listen, guys. This show, people take their time and sacrifice time to come on this show.
Right.
Over 400 people watching, and the likes on this show today is very poor. It doesn't cost you people anything to hit the like button and share these videos. Okay, please hit the like button and share the video. You see, be batting and want to. Okay, see,
I feel like they train me. I feel like they treat me for here. They know they like my video. I don't know. Like my video.
Even me way I sit down the talk. At the talk, I like. I share. Why not?
Okay, we still have 300 and something people watching on YouTube alone.
Why not?
Thumbs up, my people.
You know what I mean? I don't share tire.
Make una like and now.
Share this entire your YouTube. Share.
All right, my people, we have 400 people watching on YouTube. Okay, I was getting that figure wrong. We have 400 or something people still watching on YouTube alone. Please press the like button.
Let's go. 300 likes before we go. 300, okay? 300 likes.
To be honest, I want to tell you all my panelists. Without you guys, I don't know where we for day because especially Leftist Toya. This Leftist Toya self, I dey press button to pause him mouth. He dey talk.
It's a bomb. It's a bomb.
It be like say YouTube go put button where I'll take the press. Make people not fit talk. I go.
No, only leftist to your own.
Only leftist to your own. Yes.
Only leftist to your own.
That's my face big.
That's him. I think you join too.
Now
you be
No, I support. I think let's throw your mouth. They need to just put some.
We need to pin him. We need to pin him.
Yes.
Although I like what Leftist Toya did at the last minute. That last speech from Leftist Toya.
Engineer Ken is already blocked again.
Oh, Engineer Ken. No, to be honest, Comrade Toni Kabaka, it's the way he responded to all the hits.
The politician now, he don't wise.
No, the guy, he did well. He did very well tonight. I appreciate him.
No, the guy have a good heart though. It's
I
just
can't believe this. People as Leftist Toya push him. He go say, no, wait, make I answer in a calm way. People, make una come, make we give our brother a chance. Do where they are abroad. Me where they are abroad. It's not easy for us to do it alone. We all have to work collectively to make this happen. It's the truth.
You see, Leftist
we don't hate you. We're trying to connect the dots. We cannot just take everything from him, hook, line, and sinker. That is the essence of the boss debate. That is why it's called the boss debate, a holistic debate. If we take everything from him, people know, people knows who.
You see, the root causes of insecurity today in
a lot of people know people need to also exonerate himself.
The root causes today is cultism.
Yeah, it's also good for him. It's good for everybody.
Yes. No, it's good. Mr. Marigi, you are right. You are right. Maybe, say at the talk and say, now where my sense reach, now they are the talk reach. Comrade Toni Kabaka is an elderly man. He's older than me. So he see him in a different perception. He can tell me, say, okay, no problem. Let them ask me the question. To be honest, now this is what they really call debate. My head got the hot. I said,
debate.
Stop Leftist Toya. Leftist Toya.
Mr. Niger was it is called that debate. You understand? That debate. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. People should not just be watching and everybody's just going to one way. It should be a diverse opinion.
I'm not against anybody. The truth is, we must learn to face the truth. If we need sanity in our states, we must not hide under any food. Just be truthful. Be truthful and make sure we do the right thing. That's the problem. The problem we're having today is mostly cultism. Cultism has given the mind for Yahoo. Cultism has given the mind for so many things.
Yeah.
And it is not a good thing. Let's be sincere.
And
it is not. I graduated. I went to a University of Benin. As a student in as a student in University of Benin then, I was anti-cultist. They all know me in Eko City. I work 24 hours. They know me. All the colors know me. I help them, but they don't come to me. I'm not against them, but I just want you to see this good thing. I just want us to make sure.
See,
like I said before, we should do it right.
You know where we missed it. You know where we missed it. Let me be honest to you. Like I said before, most of the confraternity in Nigeria today, they are registered. Believe me, I'm telling you the truth. You know why? That is where we missed it. That is where they begin to start having that ego. You understand? They begin to start having that ego anyway. So, if they really want to get rid of this, we have to go. The court should, they should just take their license from them. Because even Tony, if you can feel from his body language, he himself is actually not happy anymore. I wish he can tell you publicly. He will tell you, you know what? I regret ever joining. Because he knows that this thing there's no headway. It's destroying the life of the youth. And let me even tell you, there are even some of his people that might even be trying to even attack him, because most of the time you see him coming to the social media trying to expose their secret dealings. So the only area I think we should work on is to put that pressure on the government, because Tony in his own is doing his own.
Even in the government cycle, excuse me, sir.
No,
yeah, even in the government cycle, you have a lot of them.
Do you know?
Who can pressurize them? Who can achieve by pressurizing them?
Wole Soyinka came to Benin
during the government cycle.
Yes, Wole Soyinka, that man is old now. But if you still look at their own side, it's a little bit different. They don't fight like the way these other guys fight.
No, cultism is not killing people. It's not about killing people.
It's not cultism. It's all cultism. Whether it's pirates, whether it's black cats, whatever, it's all cultism.
You understand? So what I'm trying to say is that it's only the government. If the Nigerian people, because what we are saying now, if you go to Lagos, the same thing is happening in Lagos. If you go to East, if you go to Calabar, if you go to it's happening. So if Nigeria youths, because I don't want to see look at is it not Edo College? Is it not Edo College where a youth of students they gang up in beating?
Edo College.
Imagine those kind of children.
Yes.
If they grow up in that kind of art, they will definitely. And don't get me wrong, they've even started initiating these guys in their early from their high school.
Primary schools,
which is wrong.
The moment they took it away from the wall of university,
I'll tell you something. Yeah,
and mechanics.
I'll tell you something. I was talking to a friend recently. At work, and the guy works. The guy is from Shagamu, and he was telling me about the way cultists were killing themselves. So I was like, that folded man said, I thought this thing was only in Benin. You know, I didn't know. The guy was giving me, he said they are killing themselves like crazy over there.
Go east. And the most, another thing again, if you look at the Nigeria celebrities now, most of them are into these things. And this is where most of these youths copy this from.
Okay, let me tell you why. You see why it's becoming like this? The government itself, they are all cultists. Before you become a big boy, you have a name, they make you swear. They put you into something. You must be part of them for you to grow. It's like the sign of 666. If you don't belong, you don't blow. You don't have that opportunity to oppress. You cross your mind. You see why it will be difficult. Very sorry. I want to chip in one thing. I want to chip in one name. Just one name. We are talking about Toni Kabaka. There is this person. Was it
Olukoga?
Olukoga was. I think he graduated from University of Benin. Yes, he was taken by the Shomole. He had AK-49. AK-49 with helos.
That was them to Abuja.
Go ahead. Hold on, everyone, please. Alex, talk 1 minute.
You can see.
Let me call this one because you don't say good night just now.
Personally, Mr. Najawash, thank you very much for your support,
Thank you.
And I like the way everybody was bombing Mr. Toni Kabaka, and I also like the way he also, flowing with us. But I want to make something clear. There is a little observation I want to make, sir. Last week debate, we were supposed to talk about something and end stars. We didn't touch that one. We skipped one part of the debate. Today now, subsidy has not been talked about.
And I saw the bill. And now what would they carry all of the over? Carry over.
Not good.
Because some of us may be more interested in.
Now that one I'll be ready for. That one I'll be getting interest for.
That one be saying now Mr. Najawa should go blame because when they change the topic, for in hand, I tell him
actually suggested, or I can't remember that we should be having this debate twice a week. But listen, except somebody else want to be the host, because me not fit be the host. Finish me. Me will be the host. I will be the host of every Friday. Hold on, Alex. I can volunteer as I don't take out the go. So every Friday I can be the host. If anybody here want to be the host of another day, Mona go think camp. Next week Friday will come to camp.
Israel. Where is Israel? Maybe Israel. Go feel help you in that in that aspect. Israel.
Maybe I never
Mhm.
Israel. I don't know because consistency. Now they talk of consistency.
Wetin me see there be say
Itoya is still consistent.
to do host, not be big deal. Now make the house come together, agree on a particular day, then we look within ourselves who will feel volunteer to host. Simple.
Okay. Hold on, Alex. Your body to the hot. Your body can hot. Okay. Wait, my people. Do you guys want us to be doing this twice a week?
No, once is fine, sir. For me.
Okay, that's you. Okay.
Let's start from the comment section.
Comment section twice
I
a week.
think that I think that the issue here is not thank you. I think the issue here is not the number of days we do it, but we need to rearrange this stuff. If we are bringing in about 10, 12 people, we should have a time limit. This discussion is supposed to take more than 2 hours, and everything will be solved.
Doesn't
If we
work
have
like
1
that.
hour,
I've tried.
yeah,
It
no,
doesn't
you see, okay, yeah, but the fact is, let me tell you today, for example, I can tell you that Engineer Ken, Mr. Mori, and Itoya, Elisia Pakim, the best. We just spoke for like my entire talk today is not up to 6 minutes. That's the point.
What's happening?
What's happening?
Who is talking? Somebody just that was Mr. Morui, I guess. Mr. Morui, you have a noise in your background, Mr. Morui. Oh, Mr. Morui, stop unmute yourself. You have a lot of noise on your background. All right. We need to deliberate if we want to be doing it twice. But if you guys agreed on twice, I cannot do it twice. I can only handle this Friday. In fact, I struggle with this Friday. So, Mr. Toya might
say said he can do it.
Hakeem. Oh no, Mr. Mori, what's the noise on your background?
You have to mute everybody.
Not to my background. Not to my background.
Your background, Mr. Mori. If I mute you, everything is good. I told you just now it's in your background. You are muted and everything is fine.
Yeah.
Whenever you unmute yourself, noise everywhere.
I was at work though.
You need to go and come back. Okay. All right. Now, Akeem.
Oh, that's cool.
What's your take?
Yeah.
I think it's not about the amount of time that you do it in a week that matters. I think it's the quality that we present that you're able to give to the people that matters. We can, if there are subjects that we need to debate, we can break it into 2. 1 hour for one subject, 1 hour for another subject.
Make this work. Look now, we are here now 3 hours, 25 minutes.
Yeah, because you need to improve your own method of moderating as well.
Maybe I should take up the time. Maybe I should take up the time.
Okay.
Maybe I will ask Hakeem whether Hakeem will follow time.
Okay, let's do it like this. Somebody should be in charge of time. If somebody's in charge of time, we are using that time limit. We could do maybe 2 topics in once.
Exactly.
Because we just don't use this time, and the moderator sometimes have this sympathy for, okay, you talk. Okay, continue.
You have down the mic.
And another thing I observed too, in this debate, you also look at the aspect of the callers. They also are taking part of our time too when they are calling.
This one should be inculcated into the program. Who will say time? They should be inculcated. It's all interwoven. They are all the same.
we really need to work with time, because someone like Hakeem, Mr. Moruyi, Gina Akine, they consume time. And Alex.
Not them. I they wait for them.
Now only today, I don't say yes. I talk.
You have a new YouTube member.
You know they consume time. Hakeem. Engineer Ken, Alex, Mr. Omoruyi. Hey, God.
Why left is the raising hand up? What happened?
No, I said I leave today and I'll talk.
All right. Let's round up. Let's leave it for now. Let's see how we can manage once a week, please. And let's appreciate Dandy Mike. Thank you very much.
Dandy Mike, thank you very much.
Yes, God bless you, Dandy Mike. We appreciate you so much. Thank you. My people, we need to round up. Alex, go sleep. You don't reach time to take the sleep.
All right, people, thank you very much.
Bye,
I appreciate all of you tonight.
Happy weekend. Happy weekend.
Good night, my people. I appreciate every one of you.
One love.
Thank you. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Yes. Good night, my people. Good night. God bless you all. Good night.
Amen. Bye.
The